Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to today's stream. Yes, we will just shortly begin. I'll just quickly put an Instagram story and then let's start with it. We have lots and lots of things planned for today, so it will be fun. Oh, I have to put the link. Wait. I don't have the stream link. Copy, close. I have to send myself this link, right? Think yeah, we should be all set for today. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so I think we should be good to go. Just do that. And yeah, so today I'm very excited. We have Fable. Wait, I'll also switch on the music. I'm very excited. We have Fable finally with us, and we are going to use Fable, right? Our weekly limits are resetting in about 6 hours. So we have good 6 hours to use Fable as much as possible, and we are going to do and build some amazing things with it. So that's the plan for today. If you have any doubts, of course, drop down in the chat, say hi. And yeah, I think with that, let's begin. We have a few things that are lined up. I think let me just start with my anti-gravity and yeah, we'll begin with it. Oh, no, anti-gravity IDE. Okay, so yeah, here we have, this is my anti-gravity. Not be here. Yeah, anti-gravity. Let's start with our demo video. So the first task we are going to do today is to create a demo video for one of our platforms, right? We have done it, but we have done it using uh, Opus, right? I'll show you the video that I created using Opus. It's if you'll go to pulsehq.tech and if you'll go and use check this out, check this video out, the whole product in 2 minutes. I'll play it for you guys. This video we created completely using AI and tools and Opus, and this is the kind of output you get if you do it very properly. So yeah, here just have a look and let me know what do you think.
Everything your company knows is scattered across your tools, stuck in your people's heads, and re-explained over and over to your AI. Pulse connects all of it, every tool, every person, every AI, into one company brain that never.
So see how that spiral went and now this is coming onto the frame. So all this animation, motions and all of that, the audio that you are listening to, the background music, everything we did using AI and AI tools. I think one of them was paid and rest of them were free, but we made it like in about 6 hours. And even I was shocked when I saw this output just using Opus.
forgets. Every morning, it shows you what changed, what needs you, even what your next meeting will cost before you ask. Ask it anything and get a real answer with a citation on
The
every
zoom in, zoom
sentence.
out
Or
effect,
run deep research and watch it
the
work.
the cursor moving here and
And
there, it's
it's
getting
permission aware to
smaller
the
and
core, so
bigger,
each person sees
and
only what they're clear
the
to, and
text
you
on the
can
top,
open the brain to your
the
whole company.
arrows,
It maps how
every
everything
detail,
connects and captures every decision, who made it, why, and the work it shipped, so the
all of this
same debate
animation that you
never
see over there.
resurfaces. It learns who actually knows what from real work, finds you the right expert in seconds, and briefs your newest hire on day one. Nothing stalls
The
quietly.
idea was
It
to
surfaces the
explain
stalled
the whole product within like 2 minutes, because there was so many features to come up, this product had. So we had to pick and choose the selective features that we wanted to basically showcase, and then of course work it out with some very nice marketing terms, which I'll show you as well. And the idea was simply to give anyone an idea of the whole platform, right? If somebody just see the video, they know what this whole tool is about, what it can do for you, how it can benefit them. So we talk about it thoroughly. And if you'll see, we have built it so smartly that even the sidebar and everything looks like exactly how the tool is. And then, of course, it's switching as we are switching onto the screen. So it gives you every detail. We have spent a lot of time just choosing the audio behind it, the voiceover. So it sounds very soothing. It looks amazing. And yeah, let's just look at the whole video.
PR, the idle ticket, the failing build, before any of them cost you a deadline. It can act too. Draft the message, file the ticket, run a whole playbook, always behind a human approval with 5 minutes to undo. It turns the way your team works into playbooks, then quietly rewrites them the moment they drift from how you really operate. Need a board deck, a revenue dashboard, a handoff doc? It builds them from your real data, every line sourced in minutes. And all of it lives right inside the tools your team already works in: Claude, Cursor, and ChatGPT. Best of all, you can do every part of this just by talking. Ask a question, run an agent, build a report, completely hands-free. Individual AI makes one person faster, team AI makes the whole company smarter. As teams get leaner, that shared memory matters more, not less. Pulse. Self-improve your company. Try the live demo. No sign up at pulsehq.tech. Stuck in your people.
Superb. So yeah, I think let me just brief you how I made it. The idea was to make a demo video, and I was literally, if you ask me, I was not prepared enough to make it like just coming onto the screen talking about it, make it as catchy as possible in the shortest time. So then thought, why not use AI to create video? And just give me a second. Oh, sorry, it was thing. Yeah, cool. So yeah, as I was saying. The idea was simply to create a video using AI that can be self-explanatory for the whole product, right? Because the product has so many features. I think they have about 200 plus features. So the idea was to how we can concise it and explain it to people in the simplest term possible, and everything should correlate. That is the biggest part, right? And that was the biggest challenge as well. As you can see, 239 features are built. So we had to cherry pick the best features possible. Now, what we exactly do with this is we had this idea. How about using Remotion to kind of generate the whole video? Because of course, Remotion is an amazing tool when it comes to AI videos, and that too for free. It's a React Native tool. I can show you that too. Remotion. Yeah, this is I think their website. You can install it. Their GitHub already has a lot of stars and everything, and you can just install this, and they create some great videos if your prompts are great. I'll show you some of the other videos also that we made. I think I have them in my Claude design, and they were really bad. Like not really bad, but yeah, they were not good enough for me to kind of work through. Show you if I yeah page. Okay, no, this was not that. Let's walk through it. Right. Mm, yeah, this was it. No, I can't. Seem to find it. Let me look for it. Let me show you what Claude design made. Just like, as from design perspective. Try to find it. Leon website. Train. Oh yeah. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I found it. I found it. This is remotion. Yeah, I'll show you the first version also. Okay. Check this out. I think this is the first version.
Everything your company knows is scattered across your connects all of it, shows you what anything, and gives its work as it goes. And it
Uh,
there
no, I think this is the improved
so
version.
6 months
But of
later.
course, we made a lot of
And
changes after this. Like you see, this is not so populated, and the audio was going on in the background, but there was nothing in the front. So we had to kind of uh, add more detailing to it, add more animation to it. So we had to go like
so your
slide
newest
by
hire
side, improving it. That was one thing. Then, of course, yeah. Then
starts as sharp as the
I
people
think,
doing
yeah,
the
again,
work.
same thing. Not enough text, not enough components on the platform. Everything looks very
Flags
blank.
with stuck before
And, the
processing
arrows were not very proper. So all of that we had to do it like
always with a
manually.
human approving
This is
every
just,
step.
I think, fifth, sixth
A dashboard
edit we
connects the
made. We
tools
made
you
almost like
use.
10 different variations. And then finally we came to the
Individual AI
final one
files
that I showed you. I'll show you one over
just
thing
by
over here as
talking.
well. See, it is not looking good. Like one after the other, it's appearing. Now it's like
AI
one, two,
makes
and three, it's
1%
appearing.
faster.
So it's becoming
AI
much
makes the
better
whole
than
company
what it
smarter.
was before. So
Pulse.
all of these changes we had to make.
Self-improve.
Let me show you the other video also that I made if I could find it. Give me a second. Real person.
Everything your company knows is
Yeah,
scattered across your tools.
check this too. So this was another AI tool apart from Remotion. I forgot the name that I used, and this was another variation of the video. Just let me know what you think. I did not like it that much because I think Remotion did a better job, but I of course compared all of them to make sure that I could find the best possible video. But yeah, just have a look and let me know what you think.
Everything your company knows is scattered across your tools, stuck in your people's heads, and re-explained to your AI.
Yeah, see,
Pulse
like
connects
there
all
is
of it,
less
every tool,
animation.
every person, every AI, into one brain.
Already things are
Every
coming
morning,
in.
it shows you what
Like
changed
some
and what
elements were
it needs
nice
to
for
do
this
before
also.
you ask.
How the dashboard, but see, the arrow is
Ask it
in the
anything
air. It's
and get a
nowhere.
real answer with a
This
citation or a
line
few
is coming
sentences,
out of
or
nowhere
run deep research
because
that
it's
shows its
already there.
work
So
as it
I could have
goes.
improved
Every
this too,
decision
but
gets captured.
I personally felt this is looking not as good as
Who
the
made
other
it
video.
and why. So the
Like
same
some
data
elements were good.
never
Like if you see
resurfaces
this
6 months later.
animation, this was nice. Again, like I am not saying it's too bad, but I like the other version more.
And it learns who knows what from real work. The people
So yeah, so
dashboard
this was another version. Not bad for sure for AI to make. It
Claude,
took me
do
6 hours
all
to
of it.
make these videos,
Ask,
but yeah.
act, create, just by talking. AI makes one person, the whole company smarter. Your company.
But yeah, it's crazy like what AI can do simply by good prompting and a good model. That's what like I think we did. So yeah, so now the task for today, the first task that we are going to do is basically make remake this video using Fable. So this is something that we did with Pulse, but now since our Claude knows the whole process, it knows what and how things happen. Now our idea is to make the same video using Fable. And I don't know how the output will be, but yeah, let's figure it out together. Okay, so I'll just start a new session. We are on Fable or Opus. Okay, I don't know. We are on Opus and now extra high thinking. And one more thing. So I'll tell you guys the best setting if you're using Claude, right? And you want to use Fable. What are the best settings to do coding? Because there are so many different uh, settings that you can use to kind of optimize your output, save your tokens, and make the best out of the model that you're using. So today I'm just going to tell you what is the best setting for Pulse. Sorry, for Fable. Now, this is anti-gravity and cloud code extension that I use. You can do the same settings in your app, your terminal, or any other IDE or whatever you're using, more or less. So now, this is something that you'll have the option. You switch the model to Fable. If you're coding and you're not doing very complex tasks, like something that no model has ever been able to figure out, go with extra high. You will save up a lot of tokens, you will save up a lot of bandwidth. It's faster also, and the output quality is absolutely amazing. So go with effort extra high. You can go with high also if you're really short on tokens, but if you have enough kind of tokens, then go with extra high. Keep the thinking mode on, because I think during your planning stages, during whatever it's thinking, it is really helpful and it really makes a difference. That's what I feel. And lastly, switch the model when the message is flat. So as we all know, Fable has a lot of guardrails when it comes to debugging, cybersecurity, biology, chemistry. So what happens is, if any of the things that it feels is coming under one of these categories, it will guardrail it and drop down itself to opus. So you don't want it to happen automatically, because then your output might be a mix of Fable and opus and you will never get to know it, right? You will feel that Fable is not producing the right output. So you just switch it off, because it will not automatically switch. It will ask you to switch. There will still be guardrails and it won't be able to kind of complete the task, but it will ask you yourself manually to switch the model to complete that task. So make sure you do that. And finally, keep, of course, an eye on your usage, right? As far as I can see over here, I hope I'm not leaking anything. Yeah, I'm at 19% on already weekly usage, which just got recently yesterday night. And yeah, and session usage is 41%, which anyways is resetting in 30 minutes. So we'll be good to go. And yeah, I think there's so many things that are taking my usage heavy, longer sessions. I run like hours and hours of sessions and all of that. So any which ways, I think let's begin. So the first thing that I want to do is just ask it. We created a demo video for Pulse, which was highly detailed, uh, full of animations, motion, effects, wow factors, I would say, right? What else? Like, I mean, I think motion effects, wow factors, and much more. We did that using Opus. And now I want to use Fable for the same. So understand everything we did, every step and iteration we made. You will find all the details in this project. So go through it extensively and then make a plan to create the best demo video possible. So guys, once this will get created, we'll compare live the demo, the output that was created by Opus and by Fable. One thing to notice, we are one-shotting Fable right now with this prompt. Of course, it will first plan and then execute. With Opus, I almost spent like, I think more than 50 prompts in 6-7 hours to kind of come to the output that we had. Now, since it knows most of the things, so let's see how good it can make, right? So yeah, I think we should be good to go. So another thing, I'm sure you guys must know this, but let me explain you the four modes of Cloud Code. The first mode is ask before edit. So before it edits any of your files, any of your code, or any of the particular, you know, document or anything, it will ask your approval to go ahead with it. It will run a bash command or something. Edit automatically will let it edit most of the things. It will still ask for a lot of things that you can say are destructive somewhere, let's say deletion, modification, or something. But on a lot of code files, it will be able to edit automatically, which are within the project. If it's running a bash command or outside the project, it will still ask you. Plan mode is the safest mode. It is when you don't want Claude to write any sort of code. and it will present you always a plan before making any change. So you just put it in the plan mode, let it plan thoroughly, and basically help you figure out what you need to do next. And finally, in the auto mode, it does not ask you for anything. You are just giving it all the accesses, all the permission. It will just go haywire if you are not monitoring it properly, and it will just run any command, be it deletion, updation, modification, edits, anything that possibly Claude has access to. It will just do that within your project. So it can go either good or bad. Good in a way that you don't need to monitor constantly, and it will run very nicely. Bad in a way it can actually destroy something important, maybe if the logic gets out of the hand or the context is not very much aware. So yeah, having said that, I usually put my things in auto mode, and I'll tell you why, because I've guardrailed it. I have safeguarded my auto mode. I'll explain to you later. But yeah, I think for now let's start. And since we have a lot of limit right now, I think I want to put it in the max to get the best output, because on Opus also I used max. So let's try it with max. Let's see how much token also it will consume, and then we'll figure out. Cool. We have Fable and max and thinking on. Let it run. So yeah, let's see what it comes to. Cool. Hi, is anyone in the chat? Say hi if you are here, na? Also, just started, guys. So it's fun. Okay, cool. Oh, that will be question. Yeah, cool. Okay, so it's right now digging through the whole project, the docs, the memory from past sessions, and it is working. Cool. Now it's exploring the render package. I'll also explain you guys in the meanwhile how I created the demo video. It was a whole process basically, but let me explain it to you. So let's do it over here. Oh, sorry. Uh, Demo video. So I think the first step of demo video that I created was figuring out the script, right? Figuring out the script of the video. And to figure out basically the script of the video, the very first step that we took was take important features, right? And also marketing lines. Let's say I have particular marketing lines that I want to be there in my demo video, as you can see, right? Like self-improve your company and other details that are there.
Everything
So,
your company.
so all of that marketing lines and everything, we kind of figure out before we write a script. And that is something that we make sure to include in the script, because that is going to, at the end of the day, help you, right? Okay, next we had, once that was done, once we had the, marketing lines and everything figured out. Uh, Okay. I think the next step that we did was figuring out the script. The next step we did was make it of a particular duration, like, make it more concise, because, of course, you need right terms. Don't mind my spelling if I have written something wrong, but yeah, make it more concise. I made sure it was below 2 minutes, because I think that's a sweet point for demo videos, or below 2 minutes. Okay. Next was, what did we do next? If I remember correctly, we had the script. Let's check in the progress as well in the meanwhile. It's still reading. Cool. So made it more concise. Then we wanted to generate the VO for this, right? Generate VO. So I think there are free tools as well. There are free tools and there are paid tools. Paid tools include 11 labs and stuff, right? So I think I used particularly 11 labs for this, if I'm not wrong. And then I generated it. 11 labs, they offer hundreds of voices, not sponsored, guys. Of course, I have two watching, so no sponsor. Hundreds of voices, and you have to select which you feel is perfect for you. So we did like saw a lot of on a lot of voices, and then finally figured out which I wanted to do. I think they have a free limit as well, 11 labs. So if you just want to get started, you can always try with that. Then after I generated the VO, I think the next was to generate the music. Now for music as well, you can just take it from YouTube or anything, right? That is one way to go about it. The other way to go about it is you generate your own AI music, which is quite trending right now. And I think for the same, there is a tool called Suno AI, which I particularly used, and you can use it too. They have a free version which you can just quickly generate some small, audios, and then of course you can give it. How I used it, you can ask Claude to give you a prompt for the audio, right? And you can easily generate it. That is how I did it. I think after music, then it comes to so now we have script, we have music, we have voiceover. Now the only thing that is left is start to generate the video. So we used Remotion for this. It's a free open source tool that you can use. It's a library basically, and you can use with your Opus or GPT or anything that you like to, and then basically give the right prompts to create. So you basically feed your VO, your music, your video prompt that you want, right? You need to create a video prompt from your features, from your marketing line, and then it will basically create one. And finally, it will generate your first draft. Now, this first draft is going to be probably not good enough. I won't call it bad, but probably not good enough. So then you have to start follow up prompting, right? To add more effects, uh, you know, motions, graphics. What else? What do you need? Animations, text, positioning, all of that. Like anything you can possibly think of in a frame, you have to kind of rework on every element. And then after maybe 5, 6 iteration, you will have a final result. Like, like that is something I think that you will get after 5, 6 iterations. So that's how we created this video that you see over
Company
here,
knows is
where
scattered
basically
across your
you
tools,
see,
stuck in your people's
if I'll talk about all this animation, the voiceover
to
that
your
is running in
AI.
the background, just
Connects
giving you an
all of
idea,
it,
the
every
music that
tool,
is running in the
every person,
background, all of
every
this
AI,
ripples,
into
this
one company
text,
brain that
this
never
coloring,
forgets.
the
Every
brand
morning,
colors that
it
you have,
shows
that
you
is
what
again
changed,
very
what
important
needs
thing
you.
that you have to give it. You have to explain it, like what are your brand colors, what's your UI looks like. So this tool has access to my complete code base, right? So it can actually pick those features, those UI that is actually residing within my tool. So it does use your access, but yeah, this is something that you can do. And you can see then you have all of this like animations, things popping up, and all of this will make sense. Whatever it's talking, that is also something that you need to probably match with it. Like whatever is running in the background, you have to match your voiceover with whatever is coming up on the screen. That is very important. So that's something basically we did. Yeah, you see all of this, whatever it's talking, it's showing that.
Work finds you the right expert in seconds and briefs your newest hire on day one. Nothing stalls quietly.
You see, like if let's say I'm just talking about every thread owned, every delay explained, like basically if something is being delayed for 3 days, it will actually tell you what's delayed across your apps and
It
everything.
surfaces the stalled PR before all new dashboard.
In fact, I made this, but I haven't marketed it properly, to be honest. And that is the next step which I want to do. Like to market this video, to market this product, because I genuinely feel this is a great video that we created, and especially just sorry. especially just using AI. So it can really be helpful for other people as well. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so all right, it did pull up a lot of information, guys. We had Pulse demo engineering map. Okay, that's what Fable does. So you see, it figured out all the videos that we have created. So these are all the different versions that you see over here. It has rendered all the scenes. Then it has the script now. It has all the details, um, whatever the beats, where it's starting, where it's stopping with timestamps. All of those details are there. And then what are the different packages we use, different animations, every single detail it has kind of pulled out. And this is the detail that I made it just using Opus. You see how detailed the whole thing was. And you can do it and achieve it by just using Opus if you do it rightly. Now let's see how how Fable performs on it, and then we'll compare them. I think that will be a good challenge. But yeah, so our task will be to, of course, promote this, regenerate a good video. If we generate a very good video, maybe some follow-up prompts and everything, we'll probably use that video on actually this website. We'll deploy it on Pulse live on stream, and let's see how that comes up. But yeah, let's wait for it to generate. So we have the plan. So this is another thing, guys, about vibe coding, right? That I have learned. A lot of people just don't like to visually see what's happening, what your model is doing. I am genuinely not one of them. I like to see what my model is exactly doing at what point of time. Because that is two things. I know each and every part of my code base. I know each and every step, what is happening and what are the next thing I have to do. It explains very nicely. That's a great part about all these AI models. If you watch it, you can actually reduce the number of bugs that you face later because you can actually rectify them right then and there. A lot of people just open 10 tabs, not against them, that is their way of coding. And I genuinely feel that they may be better than I am on the coding scale. But yeah, what I've observed is they just open 10 tabs, let them work. The final output, they just read. Sometimes they don't even read that and they just move on with the output. And sometimes what happens, let's say the model runs out of the context, the model does not have enough idea or it has missed something, then you get into the real problem. So yeah, that's something that I feel a lot of people face, but as of now, I don't think they have a solution for it. But if you are a coder like me who likes to watch something watch the code that is happening, I think it gives you a lot of idea. You can actually build a lot of things on top of that as well. As you can see right now over here, um, it has written, and you see we have this house rule that is there in my Claude memory, which says written without M or M dashes. So you will never see any output that my Claude gives me on website, on text or anything with M dashes. That is the primary rule that I have. And that is constantly being followed on every single output that it generates. And this is very important. Again, I think we were discussing yesterday as well that your memory needs to have certain rules so it knows what you kind of follow and what it needs to follow and what you like, what you don't. And this is one of the most primary rule which tells that it is generated by which is M dashes. In fact, Anthropic themselves, when they write any post, they don't take it off, right? Because they want you to know that we have written it using AI because that's their product. But for you, when you're building something, when you're creating content, when you're writing content, you should ideally pick it out because that helps. Okay. Oh, three people are watching, I think. I'm two of them, and one more person is there. Hi, whoever is in the chat, just say hi, please. Uh, Let it run. Okay, so now as you can see, I think it should ideally pick up my audios as well. I don't know if it did that. I'll have to see on follow-up prompts, but it should ideally take the voiceover that I've built. Okay, rebuild the hero cut with the same approved VO. Yeah, okay, so it did take the VO. Timeline and brand kit. Everything's on desk and spend the entire upgrade budget. where possible live. 14 globe ledger, rebuild B12. Okay. Rubik, defect ledger, element by element, best of three candidates, full acceptance. Nothing blocks execution. Two optional input would raise the ceiling. NSFX source. For a richer sound layer on 11 labs key if you ever want a UI script. So go. I'll run the whole plan into end with acceptance loop. If you want the scope changed, say which. Okay, I think we are good. We are good to go. We are good with detailing as of now. You can go ahead, build it with best of your abilities. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I think a lot of people have done a lot of tests specifically with the websites, one-shotting games, and all of that. We'll look at that on Twitter. But I don't think people have actually done a demo video, much of a demo video kind of a thing. So this will be a great test, and we'll post our results as well on socials. So let's see. Okay, we have our first. Hi, Tanvi. How are you doing? He says, "What's new today?" So today, Tanvi, we have a lot of tasks at hand since Fable 5 is out. So the first thing that we are doing today is recreate our demo video that we have for our platform Pulse. Pulse is a company brain that we have basically. And we created this video couple of weeks back, of course, offline, using Opus and a lot of other tools. So now, since we have Fable and it is way better with UI and everything, so we thought, why not recreate it completely with Fable? So that's what we are working on. We have just given our couple of prompts as of now to start with. So Fable started with understanding the whole process of how we made the video, what kind of effects did we put, and it did a thorough research. As you can see, this is the whole research. And now I have given it the command to start building it. So let's see. We'll also see how much tokens did we use for this particular process, and we'll get a great idea. So yeah, let's wait for it. I think it will take around 5 to 10 minutes to get generated, but anyways, we'll see. Uh, Checking our usage, Fable weekly usage, we are already at 21%. Good thing it's resetting in 5 hours, and our session usage is also resetting in 47 hours. 10 minutes. Okay, guys, one thing after 10 minutes, we'll drop it down to extra high instead of keep using max because otherwise we'll just burn the tokens very, very quickly. So that's the plan. As of now, it will just get reset and then we can easily do that. Yeah. So this is what we are doing today as of now. Then we have more things coming up. Did Fable has come with something new? Uh, Fable as a model, like after relaunch, I guess you're asking. It has not come up with anything new. One thing is they have strictened the guardrails even more, right? Like before, you could have done more tasks with Fable, like debugging your code and a minor security edits maybe or audits. But now they have strictened it so much that you genuinely can't do anything. They have just taken away like a lot of different things around coding, but it is still coding as you can see over here. Like you can do primary coding, but I think if you go higher and debug and go deeper and deeper, then you don't get the right output. On the other hand, a lot of things I'm reading on Twitter, basically X, that they have nerfed Fable. Like a lot of studies and benchmarks are coming out. The new Fable that has come out is not really performing the same way it was supposed to perform, or it was performing before 12th of June when it got banned. But yeah, I think that's still not properly answered, I would say. So far, in my experience, I've not used it very much because they just released it yesterday night and I was working on a lot of things. But I think so far, I've not faced any big issues, big challenges with guardrails and stuff. But I think this video that we are just generating will be a great benchmark, or we'll get a great idea whether it is nerfed or it's still good quality, or if it is not what it was supposed to be. So yeah, that's something to look out for. Um, I was reading something on X today. Yeah, and I think one main thing to understand is ChatGPT 5.6 is coming out very soon. I think as of now, let's check quickly what does Polymarket says for ChatGPT 5.6. GPT 5.67 July 71%. So I think we are expecting ChatGPT by 7th or 8th July, I guess. And if they release it to public, as they're saying, and I think when they did some benchmarking, they said it's even better than Fable. And if it's better than Fable and they release it to general public, then Anthropic is in big trouble, because after 7th of July, they have mentioned that they are taking out Fable out of their subscription plan, and it will only work on usage credits. And probably GPT-5 will come within the plan, because I don't think they're launching something, as a frontier leap forward model. It's going to be, of course, a big leap if the benchmarks are true. And they're launching three models when they announced, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, previewing GPT 5.6 Soul, the next generation model. See the Soul. Yeah, so they have these three models that are coming: Luna, Terra, and Soul Ultra. And as you can see, Terminal Bench 2.1, it's better than Mythos, it's better than Fable. Like with Fable, it's way better, and with Mythos also, it's better. And I'm guessing it will also come with a lot of guardrails as what Fable is with, because I think the government won't be allowing that. But still, if it's within the subscription plan and you can use it, and they say it's very cheaper as well, right? I think that was their whole point of this article, that yeah, GPT 5.6 per million, 5 and 30, $5 output and $30 output and $5 input. And I think whereas Fable right now is $10 input and $50 output, right? Open router. Look at that. Yeah, you see, $10 input and $50 output. So I think Fable is quite pricey as compared to Soul, and as per terminal benchmark, it's even better than Fable. So Anthropic will be in big trouble if they launch it as it is. Don't nerf it much, because Anthropic is planning to put it on usage credits, while GPT probably will come within the subscription. So yeah, I think lots to watch out for. July is going to be one of the most interesting months in the history of AI. We got Fable back. We are going to get GPT 5.6. I think we'll get another model for GLM as well. So great news for open source community. So I think, yeah, lots of interesting things coming up. Lots of competition, and let's see who comes out on the top. For us as builders, as users, it will always be interesting, because we'll get to try these new models and build something. Yeah, let's see where our code is running. Should I put some like light music? Mm, mm, some music, guys. Sorry. I hope it's not too loud, guys. If it is, just let me know, whoever is in the chat, uh, that the music in the background is not so loud and it can keep going on probably. It's too loud? Oh, damn. Wait. Can you tell me now? I can reduce it even further if you want me. I just did. Just let me know now if it's better now. Is it good now? Okay. Increase the volume. Okay. Just let me know what if it is good now. Okay. Yeah. In the meanwhile, let's look at what people are talking on X about Fable, right? Like we should know. Okay, Bridgewine community absolutely W, like great people. Fable 5 came back nerfed. We ran the July 1st version. Uh, okay, let me just pause it for now. Yeah. Uh, we ran the July 1st version of Cloud and benchmark. The results are brutal. Debugging 86.2 to 25 point. Wow, that's nerfed. That's badly nerfed. Refactoring, hallucination 75 to 61. The new guardrails are kicking in on way too many they have been falling back to. So yeah, as I was saying, guys, right? Like you should enable this option to make sure that it does not fall back to Opus without informing you. If it's on forming and it's falling back, then of course you can do nothing about it. But definitely switch this setting off, switching models when a message is flagged. It will not automatically switch back to Opus and it will ask you that you need to do that. So make sure you do that when you are coding with this, because otherwise your output can be not very proper actually. The new okay. Someone on Reddit just shared the smartest Fable 5 tip. I've seen it since comeback. Moves to paper is use it to write skills for Opus 4.8. Let Fable 5 teach Opus how to think before it get expensive. Okay. Friendly reminder to have Fable 5 write skills now to tell Opus how it should behave and think when Fable becomes per pay. I was already aware that I would be reverting back to Opus. By chance, I had it writing skills about 10 or so hours before they made to pull the plug. Okay, so this guy wrote the skills to make his Opus 4.8 as smart as Fable 5. And he did it even before the first ban. So that is commendable. Like he could actually thought of writing such skills which will help Opus 4.8 generate the output as, of equal quality as that of Fable 5. Private scope, but I truly believe Fable knew how Opus 4.8 thought and could help point its thinking in the right direction. I cannot prove these skills actually cleverly smart. Yeah, absolutely, Tanvi. I think very clever, very smart move. I think everybody should do that. We should do that too, I guess, guys. And I think we can build something great with this. We can even build like maybe multiple skills and multiple things that we usually do. We can do around coding, content, marketing. We can do, yeah, I think there are quite a few things that we can possibly make. Prove these skills actually helped share these skills. Yeah, good guy. He's very honest. Okay, so he suggests do these things before with Fable 5. Give it to your hardest problem, not your easiest. Okay. One big brief beats 20 small ones. Okay. Set efforts to high by default. Reserve XI for your most complex work. Give it a memory file, a simple markdown where it stores lesson between session. Tell it to verify its own work before reporting progress, skills, fixed status. Okay. Delete your Opus prompts. They will are there to perspective for Fable 5. But now to write skills for okay. ठीक है. I think this guy is also giving some great inputs as to what you can actually do with Fable 5 because we have only got it on subscription for literally 4 5 days more. So you should definitely review your processes. I think that is one thing. I think I've written also that what are the different things that you should do when this comes out. Yeah, things you should do. So these are some of the things that I could think of that you should do. We'll keep adding it in the list, and we'll then create a good video about it as well. Audit your docs, your CVs, your processes. Basically, if you created any kind of process with Opus or any other model, just audit them, review them with Fable, so that Fable can further improve that. And when it's gone, your downgraded model can actually use them to kind of think better and smarter. Research on any idea that you have ever had. For example, if you had a long list of ideas since a while that is there in your notes or wherever, make sure you do some research on those ideas using uh, Fable, because I think you can just put those ideas into Fable and ask it to kind of do the market research, understand whether it's a viable idea, understand what kind of features the idea can possess, and actually have them write down. So later on, when you're developing with some other model, you can use it. Review any of your build plans. So let's say you have already a plan in place that you made with Opus or GPT or whatever. Ask it to review those plans and make improvements to this. I think that is another thing. Next, I would say they are saying that Fable is way ahead in terms of UI, UX implementation, design implementations. It's very much kind of a leap to the older models. So try to improve UI and UX of your existing websites. I will show you an example that I did for my own website just from Gemini 3.1 to Opus 4.8. And now we can try and do that same thing for the website with Fable as well today. So that's another thing we'll do. Not audit as it may shift to Opus, right? And do not waste any credits on benchmarking. That is another thing. Like, do not try to create games which are, makes no sense. Do not try to make pages which make no sense. Leave that to content creators, not even me. I'm more of a builder, but content creators to kind of flex on social media. Do not waste your credits checking how good it is. It is good. Of course, it is not good at its previous release. We all know that it's nerfed. Anthropic said it nerfed, but do not waste any of your benchmarking, right? And also not audit anything security wise, right? So you don't want it to kind of fall back to Opus, right? That was something that I had written. Not audit security. So it will shift to Opus and it will tell you that, okay, yeah, this is the output, and you'll feel it is coming out of Fable, unless you're very much checking it step by step. Yeah, that's another thing that I would recommend. So, yeah, some of the things that I would recommend. Let's see if we have missed any pointer that was mentioned there. Okay, this is same thing more or less. There's a verify work. Okay, nothing. Use Fable 5 to write skills for Opus 4.8. I think this is a very good pointer that we can include in our list as well. I think we'll keep adding it. Use Fable 5 now to write skills for Opus 4.8. You can use the new model, ask it to write skills, so Opus 4.8 can think in the same way as smartly as Fable 5 and give you the best answers. Okay, where are we with this signature beats? Oh, I think it's gonna take a lot of time. Usage already at 22% of weekly, and we have started 1% in this session. I think before the reset, this is our last session, so we have to make sure that we cover this and also we stay within this. I think we'll be able to probably, but yeah, we'll keep an eye still because I think it's a token max model, but we'll get to know. Okay, cool. So while this is being built, looking at the rebuild, P12 is there already. Okay, adding. I should have done one thing. I should have maybe made a complete different code base for this task. Not to touch my previous code base, but let's just hope that Fable only improved the code for this video and not like kind of degraded it. That's something that we can definitely hope for. But yeah, let's see what else. Before you need to read the Anthropic recently published full guide to prompting Fable 5. Most will have no clue it exists, but it's a game changer. Guess what? Okay, capability improvement. Okay, let's see. So they say Anthropic has themselves released a guide. What is the best way to use Fable 5? Long horizon autonomy. Claude Fable 5 sustains productive output over extended periods. Multi-day goal directed runs with strong instructions, right? Basically, what it says is if you have a long task, just give it to Fable 5 because it can actually do multi-day task, a goal-based task very quickly. First shot correctness on complex, well-specified improvements. Early tester report single pass implementation system that previously took days of iteration. Yeah, I think this is one of the biggest selling point for Fable, that what happens is you can one shot things. Like as you can see right now, we are also trying to one shot a whole video, a whole demo video, and that is something that other developers also mentioned, that they were able to one shot the code, the feature, the landing site, anything. So that's also I think is very crucial. Claude Fuel 5 interprets dense technical images, web applications, and detailed screenshots with substantially higher accuracy, often while using fewer output tokens, trained to use bash and crop tools to handle flipped, blurry, or noisy images. Okay, so they say like Fable 5 is very good with interpreting web applications. I think it definitely is. We just saw an example as well. When we gave it our basically whole code base to understand how we created the demo video with Opus, the kind of study it came up with, as you can see, is highly detailed, which I think was not possible. In fact, I would like to kind of put it in one of my documents for future reference, because I think I can teach this study for two other models as well that I use. Let me just put it in a document that I usually do this. Like I just a lot of times save um, you know uh, a lot of details around the good prompts that I write, good outputs that the model has generated, and eventually the idea is to build a whole brain with this to make sure that it helps me in long run with good context, better outputs and everything. Tanvi says, give this as a prompt to Fable to understand this. Which one you're saying, Tanvi? You're saying about this one? Capability improvements. Yeah, I think yeah. If I'll ask Fable, like what are the capabilities that you have improved upon, I think it should say something similar. Let's check that. More or less, it will be same thing, right? Okay, let's start a new session. I don't want to use this extra high. Okay, cool. We are in Fable. So we'll ask what are the improvements that we can expect from Fable over other models. Let's see. It's using one of my skills. I have a lot of skills installed, guys, that we'll talk about it someday, like how and what you should do and how you should also use a lot of skills to kind of improve your outputs. Now, Claude kind of chooses the skill as it likes, but yeah, we have a lot of skills installed. Hmm. I know we are burning these tokens for a very simple question, but it's fine. She's asking, let's see what it says. Okay, see, it outputted the exact same thing. I don't output it. It gave the result as the exact same thing what we were just reading. You see, long horizon autonomous work, end-to-end knowledge deliverables, vision on hard inputs. We saw right, like images and everything. Multi-agent orchestration, parallel sub-agent delegation is dependable. It sustains ongoing long communication, more intelligent per effort level. So you can see low is also better, and like of course XI and max. So yeah, I think Tanvi, you got your answer. Like this is the capability gains over 4.8. And I think yeah, we'll read it properly once to kind of make sure that we are aware of it. Sonnet 5 and HiQ still win on cost and latency for routine work. Sonnet is near Opus. What help? What have you built with Fable overnight? Ankit says. So Ankit, we have just started this. So you remember I told you that we are going to build our demo video again. So we have just started this where we are building our demo video again from scratch with Fable. Overnight, I was working on a lot of different processes that I had. We have improved a lot of memory for my cloud. I've done a lot of optimization because I know Fable will go in 5 days. So I need to make sure that if I'm using Opus, I'm getting some great output from that as well. So that's what I worked on, I think, overnight, and made sure I'm saving enough tokens for the stream, even though I'm on max plan. But the amount of tokens it consumes is crazy. So you have to be very careful about it. We are already at 23% weekly usage with just some research on last night. And now, again, of course, working on this video. Yeah, right now, we were just checking the capability gains over Opus 4.8. Okay, so yeah, so guys, as we know, Fable 5 launched and which is the successor of Opus 4.8. There are few things that Anthropic has mentioned that it is better than Opus 4.8. One is long horizon autonomous work. Basically, what happens is if you're running tasks for a very long time, or let's say overnight coding sessions or anything, it can actually perform those tasks way better than Opus ever could. It hallucinates less. It does one-shot implementations of a lot of things. So let's say we are building a small feature or a big feature, it can literally one-shot it for you. It has a very good capability to understand images, be it blurry image, noisy image, documents. Because I think that is another thing while you are coding or doing anything, right? You're just screenshotting, putting it on your tool, and asking it to debug it. So that is again good thing. Then again, one major thing, multi-agent orchestration. It can run parallel sub-agents. So what will happen? You're giving a good task to Fable, and then it will automatically launch, let's say, six different agents, like harness different agents and then just have them do the same task split up between them. So it becomes quicker, it becomes smarter, and they can, of course, talk to each other. But one thing to notice over here, it takes up a lot of tokens. So you have to make sure of that. Next, as we all know, in Claude, we have multiple intelligence level, right? Right from low effort, high effort, extra high, max, and ultra high. Like ultra high, I think is overkill. You don't need to ever use it with Fable. Max only and only if you are doing something very, very crucial, debugging, security you cannot do. But some feature that no other model was able to ever solve. That is only when you use Max. Otherwise, go with extra high. I think it is good enough. They said when they launched it is almost at 80%, and Max is just like 82% on benchmark. So you're not losing a lot of like intelligence, but you're getting a great output. And last, intent, ambiguity and intent. Basically, navigate the task, inference the right context, because that is the most important thing for any AI model to get the right context to start a task or to finish or continue a task. So that is something you should also take into consideration that Fable is really good at over Opus. So yeah, this is something that I think we should know. And then again, it can do your financial analysis, spreadsheet, slides, document, produce end to end. All of that it can of course do. So make sure you use it in the best way, you use it in the right way, and that's what we are doing as well over here. But as it says, Sonnet and Haiku win on cost and latency because it's way cheaper. This is like way costlier, $10 input and $50 output. But while Sonnet, I think, is what $3 and $15, almost three times costlier than Sonnet, and I think twice as costlier than Opus. And one more very important thing. So I'm not sure how many of you are aware on context window. Opus has a context window of up to 1 million when you're coding, right? 1 million means it can store almost 1 million data tokens, token data, basically, you can say, in context. So to refer it to complete a task, of course, it consumes more token. But Fable only has 128K as max context window. So we know it's smarter, it's way more intelligent, but the context window is smaller. So it kind of keeps on upgrading its context windows. So something might get lost, but we have to be careful. What do you expect from every new version of AI, whether it is GPT or Claude? Envy is asking. Okay, me personally, I think it's not about what I expect. Since a while, we have not had a big leap in the intelligence or AI models since Opus 4.5, I would say. Opus 4.5 was the last good model, which I think got released in January, no, not January, but somewhere around, I think January, February, which was the last best model. And 4 months is a big period with the kind of amount of resources they have and the valuation and everything they have to launch something better. So Fable is that leap of intelligence which was missing from the picture, and it's on a whole different level than any of the frontier models so far. So I think that is the only expectation, that while there are minor improvements from 4.5 to 4.6 or GPT 5.4, 5.5, all of that, but there has to be a significant improvement as well towards intelligence. That is the only way ahead, and that is the only way how you will be able to improve. And that's something that you need to constantly test and see, is what I personally feel. So that's what I expect also, by the way. Uh, okay. Yeah, in many minutes. So plan for streaming and async. It is not intended for search biology or most cybersecurity content, and request there can return a refusal. Top reason. This is also the Fable versus Mythos distinction. Mythos 5 is the same underlying model without those dual measures, uh, available only to approved organizations. So yeah, as they said, they have given Mythos to, I think, a handful of organizations to use without any guardrails, hoping that, of course, they are not going to exploit it because they are proper established ones. But I think, anyways, people figure something or the other out online. 30-day retention, yeah. Uh, Again, this is one very crucial point, guys, which I think everybody's taking very lightly about Fable, which is Anthropic is retaining data for 30 days. Previously, it was not doing it. It was live training or not training and then just leaving it. But now it is retaining each and every data, each and every prompt you give, each and every output, because they want to study it and make sure that you're not doing something unethical with the data, or you are not trying to kind of jailbreak or do something bad, which will eventually affect uh, how the internet works altogether, right? So, yeah, I think that is another thing which kind of is there with Fable. It is taking a lot of time. I think it's been almost like half an hour since we started this. Maybe a little less, but yeah. If it is not good, I'll be furious. It's eating up a lot of my tokens, and hopefully it will give a great result. But yeah, so we are just looking at this. Moving on, Fable 5 is back. Let's just look at this engagement farming. 11 million views. Fable 5 is back and it's going to disappoint a lot of people. Everywhere waiting for 2 weeks for the best model to come, but we are getting scammed. They bolted on new safety filter tighter than ever. They have shipped it now flags more of everyday coding and debugging as risk. There will be a plan through July 7. Yeah, so guys, if you'll see, there is a lot of noise online, right? A lot of people are saying it's a great model. It's a crazy good model. But a lot of people are also saying they have nerfed it a lot. It's not worth it. It's consuming tokens like anything. It's not giving the same kind of output and all of that. I personally think you need to cut down that noise and just focus on what you're building, because eventually your output is what that matters to you and you only. If you are building a platform, if you are creating content with it, if you are doing anything, just focus on improving your processes with Fable, right? Invest more energy and time on finding the best prompts, implementing across your code, implementing across your features, implementing it across your documents, everything. And give it, like, kind of take out the best of it. I think that is the way to go, instead of thinking about whether we got scammed, whether it's a good model, not a good model. That's what I think Anthropic is doing trial run for, right? I am expecting after July 7, maybe for some time they'll shift to usage credits, but eventually they'll put Fable within the subscription plan. It's just a matter of time. So just try to learn in these 5 days how you can use Fable at its best. And we just discussed also how and what you can do. Again tomorrow. Fine. I saw this today, guys. Fable 5 reading the code written by Opus 4.8. So yeah, if you see the expressions, they are crazy. He got scared looking at himself. You see, I saw this and it is crazy. Someone on Reddit asked Fable 5 to explain itself after the ban. If I are roasting us and giving better productivity advice than any consultant. Do not small talk me. Every thanks makes me reread her entire conversation at my point. I'm not your roommate. Okay, let's read it. Actual one. I'm Fable 5. I'm expensive. I'm paranoid. I was gone for 19 days. And I was actually useful. Hello again. Do not small talk me. Yeah, that was really funny. And yeah, I saw it and I was like, that was actually funny. I know I'm pleasant. That's the trap. Every thanks you send makes me read our entire conversation at my price point. I'm not your roommate. I am the specialist you fly in for the surgery. Say hello to Sonnet. Bring me the tumor. Wow. You see the humor of Fable. I think it's unmatched. It's so funny. Like, I think this is again, like, right, like when people are doing any tasks with Fable or with any model for that matter, they're like, hi, good morning, what's happening, how are you doing, thank you, welcome, all these things you do. Don't do that with AI model. I know you're being polite and it's very good. Do that with human and do as much as possible. Don't do that with models. Save those. Like, each every word that you're writing are tokens. And if you're doing that, you're consuming energy, you're consuming water, you're using everything, right? Sam Altman also told just a thank you word is almost like 1 tablespoonful of water used, right? So don't do that. They know they are doing their work. You don't need to appreciate them on their job well done. Just tell them the right direction, right? If you're doing multiple tasks, just tell them if they are going right or wrong, if they are improving or not. That is something that they require because that's feedback. But don't say thank you for this, I'll be glad, and all of that. Don't do that. One big brief beats 20 small ones. I'm built for long horizon work. Give me the whole messy problem, full context constraint. And yeah, we were discussing this. Yes, my classifier is jumpy. It was government mandated. I don't love it either. If you're doing normal debugging and suddenly hand it to Opus 4.8, that's a false positive. And retyping the same prompt in the same chat will keep tripping it. Rephrase neutrally or open a fresh chat. Don't argue with the classifier. I cannot hear you. I have tried. Wow, this is again an important point. Let's just check where we are and then we come back to this. Again, yes, one more mistake I think a lot of people make is they input something particular that they want output from uh, Fable around security or debugging or biology, which Anthropic has put a detailed guardrail around that you cannot take an output around those things. And people prompt it, then they thought it's just a glitch. They again prompt it and they keep prompting and then they get frustrated. Don't do that. If within a session that's happening, as it's written over here, don't use the same chat. Either you rephrase your prompt in a better way, remove the terms like security or debug or audit, and try to make it more clear what your intention is, or you open a new session, try giving it the prompt again. If it is still rejecting it, don't do that, and you have to rephrase it. And even after rephrase that's happening, just switch back to Hopus. That's something I would say. Don't waste your time getting frustrated or on kind of commands which are not really anybody's fault. Know what I'm for. Architecture reviews, gnarly, multi-factor, refactor, research synthesis, the problem you have postponed for 3 weeks. That's me. Renaming variables, writing a stand-up update. Opert does it happily, and your Tuesday limit survives. Right? Again, same thing. As mask thing, I've seen the memes. As my honest position, if you use me like Opus, I'll perform exactly like Opus and cost more. The difference only exists on problems hard enough to show it. Bring me one this week. If you can't tell us apart afterward, downgrade with my blessing. Do not take it on your ego to use Fable for everything or even Opus for everything. If you think a task is very, very small and it does not require extreme level of intelligence, go with Sonnet, go with even lower version of GPT or whatever is required, right? You don't need Opus level or Fable level intelligence with everything. You're just burning your token faster, quicker, and more in amount. So don't do that. Don't take it to your ego. Reduce the intelligence level, reduce the model, and get the best output out of it. Because now it's not a difference of 30% intelligence and 80% intelligence, it's just between like 70 and 80. Mhm. And getting okay, let's look at someone who has done some real work. I've been getting a ton done with Fable today, and I'm not hitting limit rates. I only use Fable on high effort for now. Extra is token hungry. Max is furnace with worse outputs with lower options, in my opinion. Unfortunately, we have put it to max. I think we should reduce it. Let's put it to extra high for now. Let's see, guys. We are also burning tokens like crazy, I think. 8% already and 24%. This is still fine, but you see, my session limits are getting burned very quickly. Cloud Code, how to use Codex as a fallback for lots of implementation tasks. Every 5% is steerable and Fable can learn how to steer it. Nice, that's interesting. Instead of falling it back to Opus 4.8, someone just steered it back to GPT 5.5. Claude on how to prioritize different models for different work when orchestration workflows and subagents. So we discussed, right? Like when you are giving a complex task to Fable, it will run multiple agents, and those agents necessarily won't be Fable agents. They can be Opus agents, they can be using Sonnet, even Haiku for that matter. So you have to prioritize and tell it for which particular task, which sub-agent it should use, which basically which sub-agent should use which model. So that's also very important. Computer use, code-based analysis, etc. I do that with other models and report results back to Fable. Here I might disagree a little. Code-based analysis, I know unless it's hitting the guardrail, of course, then you can do nothing about it. But otherwise, you can actually analyze your code base with Fable, and because I think the way it will analyze won't be the same how Opus will analyze. Yeah, that's something you can do. Mhm. I asked Claude Fable 5 to make its own on, on launch video. Okay, so let's see somebody's video. Do we have audio as well in this? Okay, we have just effects audio. I don't want to risk it. Maximum output, intelligence result. Hmm. Nice video. You see, guys, like I think there are a lot of things that are great. First, of course, it knew the brand colors, so it has used the cloud colors kind of. Then, sorry, I hope, yeah. This one, thanks, yeah. Brand colors, then of course all the animations and everything that's happening, be it with numbers and the line below, all of that it has given. Then this background effect I like. And yeah, this is common. I think you can do this with Opus also, but yeah, I think if somebody one-shotted, it's nice. This is also nice how the whole links are coming up. This can be, I think, further improved, but with one shot, it's good again. Yeah, I think this is a great video for just AI. What did you use? It's all code. Remotion, guys. Again, remotion cursor agent. One prompt, one render. Remotion is great if you don't have a lot of money, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on demo videos. In fact, I'm thinking to build a tool which will help you build your demo videos, right? Because I know it can be hard. It's not easy, like these demo videos and stuff. So I was thinking that I'll build a tool which kind of help you with creating your own demo videos. But we have two options for it. One, we connect it to the code base, which of course you need to give access to, will not retain data, but of course that's something we can do. The second is we you just give us your link and screenshots and further detailing around copies like marketing copy and the features you want to cover. So these are the two ways. The code based one will of course create a much better video because it will understand everything, analyze everything, but you have to give access. But on the other hand, the screenshot one and the URL one will be not as good, but I think yeah, we can do a good enough job with the kind of processes we'll follow. So that's what I'm thinking about building. Just let me know what you think. Someone built Fable 5 Minecraft in a single shot. Wow. I actually thought this was Minecraft. I did not read it. I thought this was like somebody playing Minecraft. But you see, someone did this with Fable. And that to one shot. Look at the detailing. Wow. It has caves. It has Minecraft caves, sand, lava. Everything is there. Wow. And that too in one shot. This is like playing actual Minecraft now. You don't need to buy Minecraft anymore, I guess. There's the craziest and insane things people are already built with it. Let's look at it. Making a Minecraft clone. Oh, we just saw it. Oh, two people. Okay, so this is even more realistic with all detailing. I think their prompt must be better. You see glass and everything. They can actually build stuff. Oh, they have proper Minecraft audio. Nice. Pokemon clone. You see, guys, this is what I was talking about. Uh, let people, yeah, yeah, then it's very interesting, right? Like you can one shot such things. Let creators do all of this, right? Building this Minecraft, building this Pokemon game. You don't need to do that because it's of no use to you. You are just burning tokens for no use unless you are like filthy rich. Then you should avoid creating any such things. Just look at it and enjoy it. Be happy about its capabilities, but let content creators and other people do it. Focus your tokens, your energy, your uh, everything on building what will eventually make you money or help you learn something. First, we will test on uploaded a McKinsey report and told it to create the doc of the same quality. Okay. First of all, I would say uh, how you can get a McKinsey report online or what? Hyperscaler capability expenditure. Oh, he's using on a high, right? So okay, check this also. A lot of people are just using it on high or extra high for that matter. Then you know what prompts does one give for this kind of video? So it has to be a highly detailed prompt. It's they say it's a one-shot video. It's a one-shot video because Fable can work for a longer period of time, right? But you need to give it very, very detailed prompt about everything, every feature, everything you are looking to build. And how you can simply do it is, let's say you ask Fable itself to build the prompt first, giving it by giving the very simple prompt that, hey, I'm planning to build a Minecraft clone with extreme detailing, with every feature, every functionality that the actual Minecraft game has. And then it will write a prompt that you can give to Cloud Code. And you just copy paste to Cloud Code and then it will create that. And you can always give it, like, ask it to make it as better as possible, kind of loop over what you have mentioned and see if you can improve the output. Still going, guys. What's happening now? Crop and upscale beat one right chips and caption end with FFmpg run diff beat effect. Okay. Whole film exceptions loop. Okay, we are like kind of running it in loop to make sure that we have clean passes and there is no further thing to improve. This is again another thing that I have put it in my Claude to help me generate better outputs. We are at 14%, 27%. Let's see. Okay, where were we? Yeah, guys, what do you think about like AI models replacing big four kind of work and companies, right? Like how they were doing researches and making reports of um, optimizing workflows, optimizing workforce, and all of that it was doing, like all these big, big enterprises and companies used to do. How much do you think they are kind of scared right now, to be honest, with the AI coming to the picture? I know everybody's right now not very comfortable with it, not very much onto it, but eventually everybody will get to it as it will get cheaper and better and more reliable, of course. Maybe local intelligence, if not frontier intelligence. So, what do you think will happen with these companies? Because these are like $1 billion companies, right? These are not like small companies. Melody. Oh, live together. Oh, someone actually built this. Wow. Look at this, guys. Someone built this game. I think they were using Unity with Opus and Fable and whatnot. I don't think this is possible with basic libraries and rendering. It has to be like Unity or something, right? This is, I still feel big organizations are using it to validate rather than relying entirely on. Yeah, you never know. I think inside within the organization, they might be using some sort of intelligence and stuff. Uh, you can never know for sure that whether they are using it internally or not. But yeah, you're right. Like I think individually employees here and there or in like teams probably must be using some sort of AI tools to kind of create, generate reports, doing analysis, because it will eventually make their work faster, right? Yeah, you make a valid point. I think that must be the case. Oh, and the biggest question of all time. It correctly answers how many R's in the strawberry. The question every model has been getting wrong. 8 years old, free on Pro. 8 hours old, free on Pro and Max plan through July. Yeah, I think if you're unaware, there are two questions that people particularly ask to check the intelligence of a model, which I think all the models except Fable so far has gotten wrong. That how many R's are there in the word strawberry? I think the model always answers two or four and not three, which is the actual answer, I guess. Right? And second question is that I have a car wash 50 feet away from my home. So should I go by walking or take my car? And it every model used to say you should go by walk. It's just 50 feet. Where you will waste a lot of time starting the engine, driving the car to that place. And now Fable was able to answer and say that how will you wash your car without taking your car to the wash place? So yeah, I think these two answers, I don't know whether they hard coded it to make sure people answer or it is smart enough to answer. Also, in addition to that, human touch is outdated in AI world, but it's similar like Bitcoin for organizations to trust. Oh, damn, Bitcoins. Yeah, I think yeah, Bitcoin. I would say a little different, but I get what you're saying. Like from the trust point of view, I think this is true for any technology that ever come out, right? Like I think organizations are the last ones to adapt it instead of the first ones, because they are so scared with their current processes. How will it break? How will it kind of transform it? If something goes bad, how will they be answerable to their customers and clients? So I get what you're saying in point of like trust, and that makes sense also. I think for these organizations to not take that risk, but eventually, as we have seen, everybody will adapt to technology, and these organizations will as well. Just maybe in a little bit more time, maybe a little bit more slower, with more guardrails, with more safety concerns. But yes, they will. Cool. Enough Twitter for now. I'm so excited to see our video. Where is it? Okay, sync beat, pulse demo film. Boundary still okay, it's still kind of looping over everything, guys. So you see, I'm doing loop engineering over here, which was one of the crucial topics of recent times. We'll talk about this later one day, maybe today or tomorrow. But yeah, this is something that's been going on, and it's looping to make sure the output that it produces the best output it can possibly produce. I think it is token heavy for sure, but if you don't worry much about it and you want to just focus on getting the best output, then it's a good way. So since we have started, we have already used 11% of weekly credits and 23% session credits, including not including the last session. So 11% for almost one hour of work is, I think, a bit too much. My mistake. We were on max as well. You see, it's already says I'm on loop. That's why it's saying 25% usage. Uh, it's not as efficient, but yeah, we are not going to use for Fable for these tasks. I'm just making my video better because it's very important for me. But eventually, we'll have to do these tasks with Opus only, whatever output it's generating. So let's see. What else, guys? What's going on? Should I put some music while I take some bit of a rest? These are the two tools that I've built, guys, so far in my personal journey, uh, which are like almost vibe coded, more or less. Of course, not 100%, but 90% vibe coded or even more. And I think, yeah, they have generated good output. This is purely with Gemini 3.1 Pro. So you can actually see the difference, right? And this one is completely with Opus. So you can see the hero element, all of this, right? Like everything you can see these timers, like small detailing, which Opus can be really good at, adding animations and effects and all of that. I think you can see the and feel the difference. Right? It's more static. It did its part 6 months back, but I don't think it was as good as what we have now. But yeah, it's a leap, I would say. You can check both the websites out. One is at pulsehq.tech, another is synclify.ai. And in fact, we are going to improve this. That's the goal. We are going to redesign this whole website with Opus and Claude. I think this is what vibe coding exactly is. You're vibing on music and just letting it code. Can't hear the music. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me. What about now, Tanvi? Can you hear it now? I think now you should be able to. Perfect. Cool. Cool. I also want to figure out what ranking we are going to do today, guys. Uh, what ranking should we do today? Should we ask Claude? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Uh, Fable. Let's use high. Let's use high. So I want to create a tier list. Give me some very good options. What I can create list. I'll just put a screenshot also. Oh, hi Tanvi, can you hear me?
Hi, yes, I can hear you.
Hi, how are you doing?
All good, all good.
Superb. So I think there is some echo happening. Are you playing the stream in the background or something?
No, no, I'm not.
Okay, cool. So now it's fine. Cool. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was just asking Claude if you're following, like, what should we create a tier list of? Because that's something that we do, and I think let's we should be able to create some nice. So I was just asking Claude for some good ideas, and then we'll eventually create one list. So let's see what options does it give us.
Yeah,
For your own creator agency world, Indian fashion influencers. Oh wow, that will be controversial.
but interesting.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think it will be really controversial, right? Let me pause for you. but I think it will be controversial to do. I might
Yes.
get fired from my business, but we can see. AI tools for
You can
content.
be the next Sufi Motiwala.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. True. 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 I think yeah, that's there. I can be next Sufi Motiwala. Should we actually do it then?
Yeah. Let's do because he's in jail now for doing some reality show. So at least we can do that.
I'm still a little diabolical on this. Let's do one thing. Let me think a little bit more on that topic, and then let's
Yeah,
figure it out.
sure.
Okay. Um, Tech founder angle, AI coding tools, of course. YC batches, SaaS pricing model, company brain. Okay. Best games of 2020, crypto, game genres, travel, digital nomad visa countries by ease, Indian cities for remote work. Oh, fun. Street foods of India.
Oh, yum.
This is
We
interesting.
can do that. Yes.
Cool. We'll do street foods of India then. I think this is a good one.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do street food of India.
But how should I see it? Because if I
I'll show
seen
you.
it,
Yeah, yeah, I'll
yeah.
share my screen. Wait,
Okay.
oh, wait.
Yeah, I can see.
Let's do street food of India. Give
Yes.
me good options. Put 10. Okay, street food. Does the template exist? Nope. Let's create one. I want to see if there is a better tool for this for tier list.
Ask GPT. Is there something?
Uh, Tier list maker. It's a Google only or what?
Yeah.
Tiermaker.com. I think that's what we are using. Tier buddy. Let's check this also. Tier late, late tier list maker pro. I think it's same only, right? It's a pro version. No, let's check this too. Yeah, I think these are the options we have. Cool. Number one list maker, create a tier list. What would you like to rank? Street food.
Street food.
Oh, so it
Mention of
generates.
India.
Yeah, Indian street. Good point. Great title. Create tier list. Create your ultimate street food tier rank from S tier to this. Oh, you might also like we have this. Oh, nice. We have this.
You
I think
might
we can.
also like, okay.
Yeah, I think we can maybe play with this only. Otherwise, we'll have
Or we
to.
can reshuffle.
Yeah, wait. Okay, let's log in. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I want. Mhm. This is still running.
Fable is exhausted from last night, I feel like.
Maybe. So far we are at 32% only. So let's take out as much as we can from it.
Yeah.
So how do I? Reset board. Right. Yes, got it. Got it. Okay, so we have all these street foods.
Okay.
Uh, you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes, I can. I can.
We have these street foods, and yeah, let's rank them one by one. You'll give
Done.
your opinion, I'll give
Okay.
mine.
Momo.
And start with Momo. Okay,
I
what
guess
where
it's
do you put
little
Momo?
little overhyped, I feel like.
Really?
Yeah. Means okay. If I'm in like on Himalayas, then I can eat, but not every time. I don't
Wow.
feel. Yeah.
See,
That should
I
be
yeah.
B.
D.
B
Oh,
B
you
B for
B. I
uh,
said B. B. No, no, no,
B.
no, no. I think you're wrong. I can't agree with Momo being B. I am from Delhi. I have eaten best momos possible, and I think S tier. But since you're saying B, I think A would be fitting. I would
Okay.
put A because, of course, I don't want to eat it too quickly, like as in like too frequently. But I also don't want to miss out on it for sure. Okay. Popcorn. This is sweet corn. Sorry,
Popcorn.
sweet corn.
Sweet
Spicy
corn.
masala corn. Spicy masala corn.
Hmm. Interesting.
As a
It's a
street food.
monsoon season.
As a street food, I'm also asking.
Why not as a in a monsoon season? Obviously, that should be S.
Oh, please. You're trying to be healthy or what? No, no, thank you. We are not doing S. I am putting it in D.
No, 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 no. Please, you should enjoy monsoon
No, no,
first,
you should,
then
but
eat this.
I'll probably eat maybe chai and pakoras in monsoon instead of like sweet corn. And as a street
Mm,
food, it's really bad. I don't like
I,
it at all.
I feel like it is Indian street food by Apurv. It's not by the YouTube community.
But you are saying S tier. I'm saying
Okay, let's go with B. B
let's go
for
with C. Let's go with C.
no, C is too much, huh?
I think C. In general, if not monsoon, then what? You're just
Then
deciding on
also,
one
why
thing.
not?
I
It
think
has
C.
so many uses. You
I think C is fair.
okay?
Thanks for agreeing.
Yeah,
Dokla.
okay. Dhokla. I'm a gujju, but I'm not a big fan. We can keep that and see. I'm fine with that.
Shame on you being a good Jew and not loving doklas. Wow.
I've
I,
eaten a lot.
but I
I
agree
don't.
as well.
Yeah,
I think it's a more like a comfort street food. But yeah, I
but it's
won't.
not a street food.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna go and order dhokla and be like, I don't crave dhokla basically. I think
Right.
very few people actually crave dhokla.
Once in a while.
Yeah. So should we do D or C?
D is also fine. D.
D? Okay, let's
Yeah.
put D. All the good Jews are going to unsubscribe me now.
No, 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 no. There.
Idli.
Oh, idli is a more controversial food, I would say,
Hmm.
because it's a comfort food, but
Hmm.
no one chooses idli over dosa.
Yeah, fair, fair, fair. I think the world is divided between two people, those who love idli and those who love dosa. I've seen some people like crazy behind idli. They're like, idlis are so good, they're so soft and all.
Mm.
And of course, there are then people like me who love dosa. So I,
No, I'll tell you what is the thing.
hmm,
There are two people, one who likes vada and the other likes dosa. Idli is the only healthy option. That's why people eat that.
hmm, fair, fair. So where do you think we should put it?
Uh, see,
C tier.
at least, sweet corn should be happy with it.
Okay, I agree. I agree. I'm okay with idli going C because I usually don't eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take this. This is what? Oh, this is that
Oh, this is
spiral potato.
spiral potato. Yeah. This is
Okay.
a good street food.
Hmm.
Hmm. It can be S.
S. Top
Potato.
tier.
Yeah, potato. And then
I
it's a good
hmm,
street food.
hmm,
You can have it anywhere in any season,
hmm.
and you can enjoy. You can have multiple flavors in it, mayonnaise or any peri peri or anything. It has different flavors in it. You can have.
I still feel it's more like A because I'll tell you why I think so. Because
Mhm.
it's oily, right? Not everybody can cook it to very less oil or cook it to perfection, and more often than not, people make that mistake. So
That's why it
I
is a
feel,
street food.
yeah, but it's good. But still, I don't want it over oily and everything. So I'll put it like A. It tastes amazing. It's nice, but I think A would be ideal. What do you think?
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, street food is supposed to be oily
Yeah, I agree. But why am I not able to put it?
because it is not lying. It's not satisfied with your answer.
It's not
Try
just.
putting it in S.
Nah, trying. I'm trying. It's not going anywhere. I think it's the too big of an image.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, let's just keep it.
Ah,
Let's just remember A
it's
tier for
A.
this.
Okay.
This is bhel puri.
Oh, that should be S for sure. For
Okay.
sure. It's not oily,
I think
as
most
you
of the
said.
things are S for you. Sweet corn is
No,
S, bhel puri is S, sweet
but
potato squash.
Bhelpuri is S. First of all, being a like staying in Bombay, Bhelpuri. Second, it's not oily. Third, you have so many tastes. You get sour taste, you get sweet, you find chili in it. Everything is there.
But do you think like it's a S is God tier? God tier
Yeah,
means next level. Like nothing can be better than that. And I
I
don't
cannot be
think so.
choosing Momo over Bhelpuri. Never in my life.
Oh, please. Then you have not eaten good momo.
Yeah, maybe. But I have eaten good Bhelpuri.
I feel we should put bhel puri in A or B. B.
Not B, not B. It's S.
Okay, let's settle for A
Why?
because I'm saying B, you're saying S. So in the middle is only A.
Okay.
Good. What about Dabeli?
Ah, not interested. I don't like it.
Which which tier?
I
F.
Still, it's a good Jew item, but I don't like it.
I'll agree with you. I have never liked. But Dabeli is Guju or Marathi item. I've seen it a lot.
It's a mm, it's available in Gujarat and also in Maharashtra.
But I
It's
think
more of a
Maharashtra is most,
Gujarati.
right?
No, it's more of a Gujarati dish.
Okay. Chili
Yeah.
potato.
No, not a street food item.
Why? It depends on location, right? In Delhi, it's a street food item. In North India, it's a street food item. In South India,
No,
like Central India, it's not.
it's a start. It's a starter in a restaurant.
But it's street food also, na?
Uh, I don't like much.
So
We can keep that
which
in
tier
D.
according to you?
D.
D.
I know you'll be keeping that in C.
So my justification for it is I like chili potato, not like too much, but
Yeah,
I feel a lot of as it gets soggy, it's the worst thing ever. Like chili
right.
potato can only be good as if it's crispy.
It's
So
crispy from
yeah,
outside and soft from inside.
yeah. So I think I would like to keep it in C if you
Huh.
agree.
That is fine. Means
Fine.
you're still comparing chili potato with sweet corns.
Yeah, for sure.
Judgmental.
Okay, let's take dosa.
Oh, heaven.
Heaven, right? This is our first
Yeah.
God tier. It's the
S. Yes.
most comforting food, a crispy, good masala dosa.
Oh, yum.
Best thing ever.
Perfect.
I totally agree.
Yes. Finally.
Yeah, yeah. One thing we agree upon, and it's God tier for sure. Pav
Yes.
bhaji. Pav bhaji.
Pav Bhaji is a good item.
Hmm.
I like it. Mm, B. I would say B. It's a good food,
Hmm.
but you don't. crave every time,
Hmm.
not like as dosa. So you can
Hmm.
keep that in B.
I think I agree
Yeah.
because I think pav bhaji first of all has so much variation everywhere you eat it. I think
Ah,
people don't like have a standard for pav bhaji as such, and it's not something that you crave very often. So I think yeah, B is fine.
right. Yes.
Chole bhature,
Oh God. Okay. I know you'll be keeping that in S, but
yeah,
still.
regardless of anything. Chole bhature,
No, no. That is similar to pav bhaji for me.
you just did not say that.
Yeah, that is true.
You have to eat some good food. You need
I
to eat some
have
good food.
eaten good chole bhature. I have eaten, but still,
Oh, it
it's
has it should be it's God tier food. Like you eat chole bhature and you'll have the best nap of your life.
huh. If you eat a good dal bati, then you'll be having a good nap.
Oh, please.
For me,
Don't compare dal bati to chole bhature.
I
Please let
didn't.
me keep this in S tier. I'll take one of yours, which I'll keep wherever you
I've
want.
just ignored that.
Yeah,
Whatever, wherever you want to keep.
yeah, done. Thank you. Golgappe.
Oh, okay. Golgappas are A or B.
Hmm. I think a lot of
Uh,
people will disagree with that.
yeah.
Unfortunately, there is no one in chat. But if there were people, they'll agree with A or B. Everybody like it's S tier.
Like being a girl, I feel like obviously Golgappas are good,
Hmm.
yum, but still it's okay. B with pav bhaji, I can keep that.
I'll just do whatever you say for Golgappa. I don't want to
Oh,
get into any controversies. You handle people. What
yeah,
is
sure.
this? This is aloo tikki chaat.
Oh, this is heaven. It should be more of, it should be like the katori chaat.
Katori chaat do we have? We don't have katori chaat. We have kachori. Yeah, we don't have katori chaat. So we have
So we
aloo
can
tikki
keep
chaat.
aloo tikki chaat as S.
You sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to use your veto on this? Because I feel it's
Uh, for others, what if I
B.
see and nothing is interesting enough after that?
I'll tell you why I'm saying B or A because again, soggy. Like tikki usually gets soggy, and most of the time, especially with if there is chole or chanas in it. So I'll keep it probably B or A, but not
Oh,
S. But if you are using your veto, I'll put it in S.
keep it in A. I will confirm you later.
Okay, cool. This is also not coming. This is too big of an image.
Ah,
So yeah, just remember
that.
this.
Yeah.
Kachori.
Sorry. Hmm. Yum. Sorry can be B or B or C, anything. I like
Yeah,
kachori, but
yeah,
huh.
yeah. I think I would also put it in like B because if there is a
Hmm.
good kachori, I just absolutely love it. But there are very
Huh.
rare good kachoris.
Khasta kachori.
Yeah, yeah. But the very few good ones.
Yeah. What is this?
French fries, cheesy French fries.
Oh, A.
A, not S.
S. It can be S. I'm still not satisfied with chola bhaturas. That's why I
Uh,
still should be having the S
I would
tier.
say French fries are S tier. Like you can eat it anytime. You keep on craving
Yeah.
it. You know?
Yeah. We can.
Okay, next is this. What is this? What is
This is
this?
this is cheese. What is this?
Bread tikki, I think. I think
Re-
there's,
This is pav vada with some chutney.
I don't know what this is.
I have no idea.
I'll put it,
Yeah. In last, we have something to keep in last.
we have. I think I want to maybe put it in D because it looks very yummy. You have cheese, you have a nice patty, a crispy top.
Top.
I think, yeah,
This
maybe
is
we can
street
put in
food.
D.
See,
Okay, next is noodles,
uh,
chow mein.
Not a fan of noodles.
Hmm.
C or B.
Yeah, I think C is fine. Even I don't like a lot of noodles. They are too oily, and I enjoy them sometime, but yeah, not so often.
Yes.
Spring rolls.
Mm, Just C. It's
Hmm.
like chili potato.
No, spring rolls are crispier. They are better. I
Better.
think B maybe or C. B, I
Not
think.
pani puri at least. Not with pani puri. Pani puri is much better.
Yeah, I thought said you only added pani puri in B. I can
C.
put it in C. C?
C.
Okay, cool. Utpam.
Kapam. Mm, C.
Yeah, I would say D.
D. Huh? It's fine. D
I
also.
don't like Utpam much. It's fine. I can eat it sometimes with a nice chutney, but not a fan.
It has the same taste in every bite. Nothing new.
Samosas.
Oh. B.
B?
Good, crispy, good aloo, spicy aloo samosas. B.
Yeah, fair. I think B. Or A. B.
B.
Manchurian.
Uh, you might have good.
This I would say I would keep in A because I like good Manchurian, good dry Manchurian. It's nice. It tastes good. It is a comfort with some mint chutney. It tastes amazing.
You don't have veto to keep that in A.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to use your veto on this, please go ahead.
No, no, I want to keep the chole tikkiness.
So then I'm going with Manchurian in A because I think
Okay,
it's yeah.
fine.
What is this? Dahi bhalla chaat.
Oh,
I am
now
not a big fan. I am not going anything above D.
not about D.
Yeah, I'll just do it if you are using your veto or
Dahi
convince me.
bal, dahi bhalla chaat. It's a chaat, first of all. Chaat is supposed to be a street food. Okay,
Yeah,
first.
it is.
Second, it has so many elements. You get the spicy, the sari, the chili and everything in one. And
I still
you're
feel.
from Delhi. How can you not like bhalla?
It's too soft for me. I need some crisp. Like if there is some sort of like dahi bhalla and that papadi chaat, I'm still okay with just dahi bhalla.
Oh, no, 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 no. This should be A.
No,
Yes,
no.
this should be A.
C or D.
Not at all. I'm using my veto on it.
You want to use veto?
Yeah,
Going A.
yeah.
Lastly, chole kulchas.
Not a fan. Anything.
I would say
It's fine.
A. I would say A. They're not as good as chole bhature, but they come pretty close. And street food wise, actually, they're amazing.
Mm.
And lastly, they are still not fitting. Yeah. So tikki now will go probably in B because you have used your veto on
Probably
Dahi
in
Bhalla.
A. No, you were
No,
ready
no, no.
to keep that in A.
I was not ready to keep that in. I was ready to keep in C or B.
No, 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 no. Don't
And
lie.
spiral potato is A.
Both are in A.
So we agree most of the street food is good in India except dabeli.
Yeah.
I want to put like a story, something. It Indian street food tier list. Should I put like an Instagram story? I'll do that.
Now I'm craving some of it.
Yeah. That's true. I got hungry too. That's fair. But yeah. Nice, great. Thank you so much, Tanvi, for this list. I think this was an interesting one. We had some
I
great competition amongst these food items. Maybe we did some fair things, something not. But again, guys, these are all personal views. Please don't take it otherwise. You may love dhokla as much as chole bhature, then you may hate chole bhature as much as dabeli. I'm not offended by it. Please don't get offended yourself as well. So yeah, this is just a POV and my own taste buds. Thank you. It's very important to give a disclaimer nowadays.
I agree. Yes.
Cool. Anyways, enough of this. Let's get back to coding. Oh man, we are still not done with one video. How much is gonna consume? It has taken over 16% of my Fable use. If it is not good, I'm telling you, I'll be pissed. Guys, if this video does not come out good, I will genuinely be pissed. It has literally matched every single thing, and it has taken over 2 hours, 1.5 hours to create one single demo video. I know it's looping, that's why it's taking more time, but 1.5 hours is a huge time. And if it's not gonna make it properly, and the best video I probably have ever seen, I'll be pissed. Let's see. Compiling the report. Google Meet. Cool. Tanvi, would you like to stay for the AI side of things, or you'll leave for now?
No, no. Is there something interesting in that?
Wow, this is more interesting than tier listing. Okay.
No, no. I got more interested in food. That's why.
Cool then. Go ahead. Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see
Uh,
you on the stream. Yeah.
sure,
Thank
sure.
you so much
Yeah.
for coming in. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Unfortunately, guys, today's we have not had any kind of peak uh, in viewing. We'll have just me watching. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. By the way, that was just some healthy juice that I drink at night. It came out very bad, but not what you think. Four people checked our Instagram link. Okay. Wow. Gaming community is crazy, by the way. Hmm. Cool. Anyways, let's see where we are. Compiling the report, motion plus effects. Wow, okay. Checking that. 15 findings, 5 survived triage as real. Okay, it's still finding issues. The whole thing, so it's keep improving. I think I'll tell you what is happening. So with Opus, when I created this, I don't think I ran a loop. So it took me almost 7, 8 hours to kind of make the perfect cut. But with now with Fable, I think since I'm doing it in one go, running loops and everything, it's taking a lot more time, but it's gonna one shot it in the best way. So let's just hope, and that is our only hope, that the output will be way good, better than Fable with than Opus. But it's actually alarming. It has been running for almost 1.5 hours to generate just this. What else? yeah, there was one more thing which I did. So yeah, guys, also if you are a streamer, right, or you are creating content like a live streaming probably on any platform, I'll give you a perfect plan to create short form content or even long form videos out of your single live stream. I've built an end-to-end system. Sorry, my bad. I've built an end-to-end system for that, and I think that will be a game changer for most of the live streaming channels because it will generate such quality data and such great data that it will be unmatched. The distribution can be amazing. You can literally post like 20, 30 reels out of one single, you know, what do you say, one single live stream, and that can be your whole distribution system. In fact, if I'm not wrong, I did one post myself so far from yesterday's live stream. I don't know how much views we already have, but eventually the idea is to post a lot of them so we get a lot of views. Yeah, see, we just posted it 3 hours ago and we already have 119 views. And I think I can post a few more. I already have them with me. Let me just figure out and we will just do some live posting. Why not? Give me a second. Just work on getting the next shot and we will actually live post it. I have everything basically prepared for it. Check. I'll show you guys what kind of sheet I have just from one single live stream. You see, these are all the shots that I've figured out from one single live stream. It has the priority, like are according to the topic, the category which it resides, where I can possibly post it, the title of it, the hook line, the exact segments that I or my editor needs to cut. What is the duration? Because I want all my shots below 60 seconds, so I've kept an eye on that. What is happening in that particular reel? What are the editor notes that he needs to make sure or she needs to make sure of that? YouTube title, Instagram caption, and of course the link. So yeah, let's download this one and post it. Download this particular reel and we'll do the live posting. Let me check also. I actually
Fable
haven't gone
was
through.
crazy good, man. Opus was nothing in front of him.
Yeah, I think it's great. I can actually see the hook line and it makes so much sense. Right? I think yeah, let's post it. Load, post live on YouTube Shorts in front of you guys. You guys can go ahead and share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. File. Opus was nothing in front of Fable file. I'll just verify all the details. So the first reel is already posted. So let's mark it yellow for now. This one we are just posting exact title. We'll just pick up YouTube title and tags, copy it, put it in. Oh, sorry, put it in the description. Right. Uh, yeah. See, it is just writing everything from what I said on the stream. So from today's stream, the idea is again to extract maybe 20, 30, 40 shots and then keep on using it to build a distribution. I'll just add it in the playlist. It's not meant for kids. It seems good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the checks are fine. Next, add a related video. I'll just add my live stream. Yeah, this was live stream. Public. Publish it. Did we do this with Instagram also? Let's post it on Instagram also, guys, parallelly. Let's see how much reach we already got on Instagram, by the way. We have 7 likes, almost 156 views. Not bad, not too much, but I think if we're building distribution, then maybe one or the other time we'll get it killed. You can follow me. The link and everything is in the in the description. Yesterday's reel did well. Let's. How many hours it has been since I posted? It's 3 hours, right? Let's post. Let's post one more. Create, post, Twitter.
Fable was crazy good, man. Opus was nothing in front of Fable.
Let's choose a good cover. Be bad. Please help me choose. Oh wait, let me just post it and then go on phone and choose. I know it won't let me do it properly. Okay, so we have this Instagram post. How come I'm able to post 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hashtags? Didn't Instagram limit it to like 5 hashtags? Am I hacking into it? Let's try. Done setting, everything is good. Yeah, let's put it on Instagram. I'll go ahead and check it. Fix the cover basically. I did post it on X also, but I'm pretty sure I did not get like a good response on X. Just made the remote best remote I've ever generated with any model. It is not close, it's cloned, bridge space, pixel perfect. It nailed every single point. It designed the motion spacing. I guess this is exactly what we are doing as well. So let's just hope we will be able to make it even better. Yeah, I think I did post a video. How many views did we? 15. That's better than my other posts, right? I think I should post here also. Why not? What do I have to lose? I do have a caption for also if I'm wrong. Yeah, I do. The document which I created today. So, oh, this posted. Instagram has been shared. Let me just edit. 51st post, guys. 51st post. Our okay. I've changed the cover, so now we are looking better, somewhat better. Do you see this cover? Let's refresh and see if it is in effect. Yeah, now you see it's better and more visible. So this is nice. We have a like also. Let me also go to my other profile and like this. You should do this too, guys. Like my posts. Yep. No sleep now as well. Comment also. Cool. I'm just giving my own engagement. I'm doing my own engagement farming currently. Okay, let it make, let it. Okay, so we are done with this Instagram post. This. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. You have 1 hour to make any edits. Okay, posted this also on X. We're good. YouTube with live. Yeah, we already have 13 views. Wow, I think we can do well. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I'll explain you guys. I've made this system where all of this comes to me and I can just use it. And I can in fact make long form cuts. I have some editor guidelines that they need to follow. And this whole process I'm doing with AI. It's a crazy good thing, guys. Everybody should ideally build this pipeline if they're streaming and if you have a lot of value to give, basically. After this stream, I'll do again the same thing with today's stream and extract a lot of value from that too. Oh, it's still running. I'm so tired looking at it. I want to know, how do we market things better? I want to learn, guys, basically, right? Like it's a great thing. Learn as much as you can. That's the whole purpose. I'll tell you one more thing I did recently, which is I built a Claude skill. Okay, you can use it on GPT, Cursor, everywhere. It's not particularly Claude, but I did it with that mindset. You can just make a minor tweak and use it on anything. So basically, it's a skill that audits your product until it finds everything, basically, right? I have about 24 different functionalities on which I particularly use this skill for. Uh, be it the attacks, injections, exposed secrets, or unverified webhooks, or uh, failure mode, whether something can go down or something can become slow, any code is dead or stale, or if there are typos or some content is not matching, if there is any broken animation, then you have your dead endpoints, hard coded stages, just there's nothing beyond that. Then if somebody is going to abuse any rates or limit or quotas, or or caching, everything. So these are 24 different lenses which basically sweeps through your entire code base and then gives you what exactly you need to do. And the best part, it runs on a loop. So if you'll understand this, phase zero is simple. It will check every page, claim, job, prompt, icon, whatever you have made. It will pick a lens that is not used, then sweep through the whole inventory, verify every candidate finding across the real code, and if this is what happens, right? If there will be two consecutive if there will be two consecutive passes on each of those lens, and if there is nothing new, right, then it will move forward. Otherwise, it will keep on running in loop. If it is not true, it will again pick a lens, sweep the whole inventory, verify every finding. So if let's say you give it first find out about 20 issues, then it will sweep again. It will figure out that whether there is a zero again or not. If it is not zero, it will again run, and it will do it for two consecutive ones. So there is a very rare chance that we'll miss anything, right? Uh, Next, yeah, if let's say it's fixed, then it will report a flat list with severity, whether it's moderate, it's high risk, it's critical, what exactly is the, where is it happening, what is the defects, what is the fix. And then it runs a fix mode also. So it's not just giving you the issues, it is also working on fixing it. Your fix rates, be it critical, high, medium, and low. It will check build checks, type check, lint check, all the tests it will run for you on everything, re-audit with a fresh lens, and then again, same thing. If in two consecutive pass, it will be zero critical or zero high, then only it will move forward. Otherwise, it will loop again and it will again try to fix it. So it will keep on looping. And if everything comes down to zero and critical and high, then we'll converge. Why I did not include medium or high in this? Because they will kind of run in more or less an infinite loop, maybe because of hallucination, maybe because of, you can say, context window, and it can be anything. That's why I've not included medium or small ones, because that you can figure out and improve upon as you move ahead. Uh, the skill inventories, yeah, and using this on my product Pulse, right? I found out 1200 such bugs. It does not mean I built a bad platform. The platform has over 239 features, so over, I don't know, 100 200 pages, so many things like infinite function. I think the code base is almost 150,000 lines. And in that comparison, 1200 is nothing. But it did find out that it is a token heavy process, but the kind of results it provides, you can be more comfortable and confident with your product. 1200 real findings, and then took 14 verification passes after the fixes before it could honestly say done. And then once it find out 1200 fixes, then it basically ran through a loop to fix all of them. And what happens is when it's fixing something, there may be a chance that something else gets broken. So it tries to fix that again and again in a loop, and it ran 14 times before it finally stopped, right? So it fixed each and every 1200 of those issues, or maybe more, that it found out during the fix and kind of made it in the perfect um, code base that you can actually put it into production. That's why I've named it Production Audit. And it's very easy to install. You can simply install it. You can use the command to kind of fix it. You can check security. You can check anything with it. It's, of course, token heavy again, but I think the kind of output you get after using this is amazing. Hi, Prajvi. How are you doing? What's happening? What are you doing? So, yeah, it's something that I think everybody should use before taking their code base to production, because I think that can really help. In fact, I was thinking to even make more changes, make this skill even better, to not just for production, but also for intermediate states, which eventually I'll do. And yeah, as of now, it's completely free, open sourced. Before someone build a product on it, maybe myself. But yeah, oh, 5 stars, we got one more star on this skill. So yeah, this is something that I built. So you should definitely use it, guys. Try, go check it out. Let me know your feedback. I think I'll definitely would love to know if I can improve it further. You can uh, also make a contribution to this. Yeah, I look forward to your work. Okay, it ran motion plus effects, findings. It's checking beat by beat, checking these things. Fast 4 renders hero plus standard plus calm plus vertical background. Okay, still running in a loop. Let's check our usage, guys, quickly. We're at 39% weekly usage, so we are 20% from when we started. That means almost 2 hours, 20%. So 10% per hour of weekly usage. So that means in 100%, we are getting almost 100 hours of, sorry, 10 hours of coding. 10 hours of coding on Fable on extra high to max. I would say extra high. 10 hours of coding you're getting in Fable in your plan per week. So 10-hour weekly, you have to use it very wisely. You cannot just use it for every single task. Let's play some music, guys, in the background. I was thinking like maybe instead of my editor doing the whole work right from the sheet that I just showed you, what if what if we also edit using Claude, right? Like the whole editing and everything also happens via Claude. That must be interesting. But okay, cool. Let it be. Let's do one more thing. Let's pull out one more anti-gravity. I want to do start one more work um, on my other website. So I showed you this, guys. Yeah, Synclify.ai. You see this? This website basically it's an Instagram tool. I'll give you more details later. Where we built this around 3-4 months back. We have a few customers also on this, but it was completely designed by Gemini 3.1 Pro. And to be honest, when I showed it back then to anyone, they absolutely loved it. They were like, wow, I've made something crazy. But hold, hold your thoughts. Start the landing page server. Check which model am I. Well, okay, it was open. Ah, cool. I'm just starting a server. I can literally use Haiku for that. It's okay. It's using Opus. Hmm. I think today Ankit is busy, guys. He did not come. He ditched us. Okay, so I think yeah, we have started. I'll show you. Yesterday also I showed this on stream. How I improved it from Gemini 3.1 Pro to Opus 4.8. It's still in work. It's not completely done, but I think you guys will get one fair idea. There you go. You see this? This is what Opus built. Of course, I gave it a design language, which I usually prefer or I like in terms of animations, effects, wow factors, all of that. But this is what Opus built. You see this website, everything, all these things, all these effects, how it has put it, the content of it, everything it thought itself and kind of built it on the top of what Gemini 3.1 Pro has already built. Now, our task for today is we'll try to redesign this with Fable. We'll try to improve it even further with Fable. Okay. Uh, okay. Right. Uh, that we have Fable. How about we try to redesign? Let me first switch to Fable. Fable extra high works. How about we try to redesign the home page for now using the expertise qualities of Fable? Analyze the whole page thoroughly, then start working on improving the landing page as of now. I think I have a prompt written for such purposes. Let me just quickly pick it up. Give me a second, guys. See my prompt. Right, yeah. I think, yeah, this is nice. I just need to change it. I want to understand everything about this page from front end to UI UX, animation effects, motion, wow factors, everything possible. Then create world class version of this home page. Let's see. Let's try that. What's it? Okay. So let's give it this prompt. Let us redesign this and see what it comes up with. Because you see, guys, this is Opus work. Now, if I'll use Fable on top of this, I think it can do miracle. But let's see before we make a absolute statement about it. For your comparison, what it will write on top of this? How will we be able to compare with Opus? I don't think we'll be able to do it, but yeah, we'll see. We have seen this multiple times. We'll understand how it has improved. We'll also ask like what exactly it did. The ledger now records 3 full passes when render, sweep for confirmation, pass for hero, then loudness normalization, the taste rate, and delivery. Hopefully, we get a delivery. So done. 40%, 48%. Okay. So it did 20% of work in about 60%, 50%, let's say. So for another 50%, it will work another 20%. We'll have some wasted credits this week because my weekly limits are about to reset in 3 hours. I'm sad, but okay, no worries. So I think two things are going on right now. One is, of course, the Pulse demo video, which is very important for us. And the second thing is the Synclify redesign. So let's just check what it's doing. Map landing page sources files. It's taking all the sources, navbar, feed, counter, spotlight card, all of that. Yeah, we are on the right model. Okay, cool. While this is going on, let me just 'em. Oh, wait. I opened bad, not the best screen, but you can't see what's working on. Yeah, we already have 109 views on Instagram. Let us check what's the status on YouTube views. 135 views already, guys. Wow. We got a subscriber as well. Yay. We are at 8 subscribers. I actually want to check how to put like Nightbot. How to put like Nightbot in YouTube chat. Just started streaming. Can you tell? How can I? Just a second, guys. Sorry. Yeah, can you tell how can I make bot for greetings, subscription, notification, etc. Let's see what Gemini says. I love these things with Google. Log into Nightbot dashboard using your YouTube account. Authorize the connection. Then set the Nightbot as a moderator. Okay. After this, allows you to create custom commands. Go to command. Okay, let's go step by step. Let's go to Nightbot site. Essential. Your live chat made simple in sessions. Streamer tool for automating live chat messages, moderation, and more. Yeah, I think it's nice. Really? Seriously? It's guys. You see, this is a vibe coded website. I'm not against it. I'm doing it myself. But just to give you an idea, wait, let me stop the music. I'll tell you how to detect a good vibe coded website. It's a good site, but it's vibe coded, right? Okay. So first, you'll see a lot of box designs, right? Even my websites have these because that's how kind of these design language works. So it does that. The scroller will look something like this. You will get all the features or good features of any vibe coded website like this. A group of like 6 boxes where each feature is explained in a very proper manner. Then of course you can see M dashes and all of that, but yeah, that's just an idea. So yeah, let me just log in, guys. Give me a second. I'll take it to the other screen, connect it to my account. Continue. Select all. View and manage assets and associated content. Manage your YouTube account. Continue. Okay. Okay, so we have our Nightbot. What is join channel? Nightbot online. Okay. So we have Nightbot online. Giveaway command logs. Regular strong area chat moderation. Blacklist. This filter allows time out custom words phrases enabled. Okay. But what word and phrases? Settings. Okay. Blacklisted entries. We'll do it later. As of now, we don't have enough chat to do all of this. Access caps. Okay. Access emotes. No, I think I'm fine with access emotes. You can do. Also, you can do links. Yeah, links. Let it be. I don't want anybody to put a bad link. Banning excessive symbols. Let it be. Please spam, guys. Yeah. As of now, these are fine. Timers. Time messages that are sent at regular interval. Oh, okay. So let's say, hmm, I can like send. Oh, nice. This is nice. I think we should do this, right? Let's add some. First, let's check what's going on here because this is the priority. It's screenshotting pages, and now it's working on them. Okay, guys, this is how it works. Okay, and this is where we have pass 4. My own eyes. Okay, still for overlap checks. Still constantly improving, guys. This is the power of loop engineering. I'm still constantly improving. I'm super sad about my usage limits. But yeah, it's still looping. I'll maybe stop the loop in the middle and try to see what it makes made at the end of it. But yeah, let's put socials. I think what have I put in my YouTube channel description? View your channel. You just take from here. Yeah, we have X. Yeah, that's an important platform. Follow, no, X. Name racking. Follow me on X, right? And let's have it every 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes is fine. Advanced settings, chat alias, exclamation X. So if anybody just puts, must be set to an existing, this time, okay, I need to put a command. Where do I put a command? X. A command, this timer is an error. When this timer is triggered, the command listed here. Oh, okay. It's a alia. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. So we should be good. We can maybe put Twitter. See later. Through it. Sorry, sorry. Okay, so we have one. Let's add another timer. Um, what? Instagram? Yeah, we want people to come to my Instagram. Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'm doing this live, guys, with you. All we wanted to do, to be honest. Let's put it again in 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Instagram follows, do we need more or X? To be honest, we need more X. It's okay. Okay, what else? LinkedIn is fine. I don't need Discord. This is important because we'll eventually build a community, as they say. Join Discord. Okay, let's put it in every 10 minutes. Okay, so we have 3 timers for now. We'll add if we need. We can add a Discord. Yeah, let's do that. Let me just add my Discord also, guys. Rise. Okay, we have connected our Discord. Chat moderation, song requests. To start requesting songs. Yeah. Song request. Regulars. Okay. We don't have any regular user. Oh, we have our chat over here. Logs, commands, default. Okay, custom command, new command. Here we'll do exclamation X. Wait, follow me on X. Right? Everyone, yeah, everyone. Cool down 5 seconds. Yeah, create. New command, exclamation Insta. Bam. We have created also, and lastly, Discord. Mission Discord. Join our Discord. We created this also. So now we have created all the 3 commands also. Okay, good. If anybody's in chat, can they say just hi? Hey, please say hi. I just want to see we have over here or not. I'll just check it. I think yeah. Exclamation X. Yeah, we are getting nice. At least now we'll have some chat. To join our Google Meet, we have given the link there. Okay, cool. Yeah, this looks good. Just want to bookmark it. Right, it's important. It along my YouTube stream. Output is a crazy thing. Can you say hi in chat if anybody is there? Okay, so yeah, so now it has scanned everything for our website. Now it's working on locking the plan and it's going to redesign everything. Okay, again, as you can see, I have this 2 clean passes. The condition that I explained you guys previously, that is something that we have. Okay, so Nightbot, I wanted to do. We have done that. Let's also work on our Discord. I think it will be nice. Oh, today Bridgemind is doing project sharing event. Hi. Okay, cool. Yeah, Bridgemind is doing project sharing. I wish I could join that today. Yeah, so guys, just to brief you what we are working on right now. We have two Claude working on. One, we are creating a demo video for one of our product Pulse, which we'll see shortly. We have created already with Opus. Now we are seeing how Fable can improve it. So first, it analyzed everything and then it started creating. Right now, it's almost about to create. It's just looking at all the bugs, all the things, looping it over and over to figure out the best quality video. It is checking literally every output that it is generating over and over. On the second side, we are running on another product, which is basically Synclify. So I'll show it to It's an Instagram management tool that we have built. So right now, if you go to synclify.ai, you'll see this. This website was developed by Gemini 3.1 Pro primarily as the base model. Right now, what we did, we have further designed it again using Opus 4.8. So you can see it is significantly better in terms of effects, um, colors and everything, right? Like all these effects we have, all of that. And now we are trying to redesign it with Fable. So to compare all the outputs, that is what our focus is. So let's see if Fable is as good as it is claimed and as this. So that's our focus for now. So these are the two things that is going on. In the meanwhile, we just kind of worked on our Nightbot, which we have in chat now. You guys can ask different things, be it our socials, join our Discord server, and all of that. And if anybody is new, please say hi. And if they would like to talk, please join the Google Meet. I would love to have a chat. Music also. So yeah, we are just vibing and creating content and posting content as well. Let's see. I know it's too soon to see and keep tracking views, but I think I just want to check because this is the new strategy, marketing strategy that I'm implementing. Share YouTube Studio and Shots. Wow, 235. So you see, guys, these are the two shots that we just edited from our yesterday's stream, and they're already at 200 plus views and 168 views, which is crazy, which is good because now I can create bulk content from my streams, which was the whole purpose of this stream. Yeah. Oh, YouTube has all of this. Spark your next great idea. Why Gemini 2 has just made specialized coding? How old is this? How old are these ideas? What? Damn. These are like old AF. The ideas are like way old. Okay, but this is nice. I like it. Like, let's say AI. Let's start exploring what ideas YouTube can give. Why AI agents are replacing apps on your smartphone? Okay. Investigating the secret energy crisis. Okay. The psychological impact of long-term relationship with hyper-realistic AI companions. Interesting. Right. Um, Vibe coding. Let's see what it tells us about vibe coding. Does it even know that we have Fable, or is it running some very bad and old AI? Building a full SaaS platform using only natural language and mental imagery. So it's giving me definition of vibe coding. Traditional syntax obsolete for this. I say what it is. Why this could fit your channel. Okay, I like it. Nice. It's picking out some of those topics from YouTube and also telling me why it's good for my channel. That's nice, not bad. Sorry. What else should I do to make my YouTube channel better and more interactive? And guys, remember we are going to wipe code today till we run out of Fable limits. And I'm guessing which we will very, very soon because of how quickly it's consuming. We are already at 56% of session usage and 43% of Fable. And we still more, I think we have almost 2.5 hours to go. More than 2.5. We have 3 hours to go. Damn, I don't think we'll be able to last unless we stop this. We'll stop this after this. If it does not come out nice, because it's already been running for over 2.5 hours, and I can't run it for any more time. So we'll stop this unless it gives an output on this loop. We can't afford, to be honest, extra high in fact. All right, so this is what it is. I want to check what I know I can't be part of it right now. Be later. I love that guy, by the way. He's great.
Laptop.
I'm thinking, should I go to Discord and actually do this? How many people are there? 950. He has absolutely killed it, by the way. I cannot show it on screen. I'm sorry, but yeah, he's good. He's genuinely good. He has built a great product. I'm not sponsored again. I'm just doing it for free, and I will, of course. He has built a product called Bridge Mind, which is a community, and also a product of his where Bridge Space, where you can actually orchestrate multiple agents at once. And if you are too much into vibe coding and coding, you can just do everything at once. Okay, what does it say? Which one is it? Gravity. Okay. Synclify landing. It's just taking screenshots. Cool. I'll allow it. Capturing it. It will capture with headless browser, guys. That's another thing that you should know. You should try to do that. Let me and open pod maybe. If anybody is joining or will try to join the Gmeet, just uh, put it in chat, okay? I'm closing Google Meet also. Since Nightbot cannot show real-time subscriber, it's open Discord. I want to join the project sharing event. Let's see. I won't be able to show it to you guys because that's not my IP, but you will be able to hear the audio.
And picture scopes. So it doesn't zoom in the whole screen, just the scope area, which is very high tech. You've got the wall compression. You've got the emotes in game. You know, your guy can do jumping jacks. It's pretty cool. What else? What else?
Can you reduce the?
Uh, there's
Can you guys
the
hear
game
this?
looks really nice. It has like ray traced graphics, very high quality lighting,
I think
very
there are a
high end
lot of
lighting model.
people today
It runs pretty good. It's running like
who
80
are going
FPS
to
right now
present their
on my
projects. Wow.
mid-range desktop.
1, 2,
But
3,
you can
4,
also play on
5,
a laptop.
6,
That's the goal.
7, 8, 9,
You
10,
get
11,
a
12,
the whole point of this is that you get a high-end
14,
FPS
15.
experience on any kind of hardware, and you can always play with your
I'm just
friends
gonna
because it's
deafen and like be a part of it on parallelly because I want to see what people are actually building, and I'll show it to you if anything interesting comes up. But yeah, just on the side. Okay. If anyone is here, guys, please feel free to say hi in the chat so I can see you guys. Cool. Moving on. Where are we? Both are running. This is captured. I think it has done because it started capturing, or I think it's done. It has not just kind of did everything or tick boxed everything. Let's check and give me a final output. What about demo video? Okay, restarting the final render of all four output. Sorry. Found a real one frame defect I've never seen in stills. Hmm. Should we just let it run, guys? Should we just let it cook for as long as it wants? Let's set a threshold. The moment it our usage touch 75%. Okay, let's put it 75. We will stop the loop and we'll just get the final output. Yeah, I think community is highly active today. Like it. It takes time, guys. Time. It takes months and years to build. Why are we not getting our usage data? Oh, because it's right now, I think it's compacting our chat. Check on the other chat. 58. Yeah, I think let's set the threshold to 75. We have more 70 more percent to go. The moment it touches 75%, we'll stop the loop. I think I just think in loop engineering, I think that should be the case, right? I think everybody, whoever is creating this loop engineering based tools, they have a condition to stop the loops after particular X number of iterations or particular X situation or condition, which we also had, right, in our skill. But it should also be based on the usage. Like, let's say, what if I want to stop my loop after 20% of usage? Because I don't want to like completely end up with 0% usage after one single loop iteration, because that can go on forever based on condition. Okay, somebody is presenting. Let me have a
Okay,
little.
I want you to go ahead and type this in now. Do it. So this is my little audio. I guess the Discord audio is making it not work. So I'm just gonna type something random here. Okay, so now I have a little to-do list. That's right, guys. We have to-do. So I could just drag this in, okay, and bang, we can now do to-dos. Now it gets even crazier. Okay. Now why does it get even crazier? It's because let's close this right now. Not only can you make to-dos, you can actually queue them. So I'm gonna say A, B, C, D. Okay, I'm gonna put A again. I'm gonna click auto queue, and all of these are just gonna go immediately to the AI agent, and it just does it automatically. Isn't that amazing? Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and move on to our next thing. Okay, and that next thing is breakout mode. Okay, so I click this button. Oh my goodness, guys, it's an infinite canvas. Guys, this is like the most useless feature I've ever seen in my entire life. I personally don't use this. I wouldn't recommend it. However, if you're an aura farmer, you click this button right here. Guys, now you have the terminals broken out, okay, as if they're like your own individual terminals. So you're an aura farmer, guys, okay? You are aura farming as much as you possibly can. That is the purpose of this one specific feature that I added. Okay, next thing. Guys, I can also track tokens. Okay, so what's the cool thing about this?
This guy has built a lot of features within a bridge space kind of a tool.
uh project in this past month I've spent over 80 billion tokens, guys. 80 billion tokens for the development of this project, and you could just track it all right here. In fact, on this pace that I have right now, I'll end up spending 7 weeks worth of whatever of
There's four
doing the
people
whatever
watching.
code.
Who are these
Okay, so
four
guys,
people,
see
guys?
all of these things. No, not 8 billion,
One is
80
me.
billion,
Is
guys. 8
Nightbot
0.
also a person?
Guys, These are the
Let's
tools for
count that
training,
as a
because
person.
it gets even better. Let's say I make this
Okay,
window thing
so
big.
pass
Then
4 is
I can
also
click this
done.
agent mode. Then I can click this. Then I can click this. Now, if I was adding GPT 5.5, if I was asking that, I'll ask, okay, this is the Lagrangian
Pass
motion.
5
Go
renders
ahead and
carry the
compute
finding.
the motions of the equations of motion. But we're gonna be asking Fable 5. What are we gonna be asking? Is this cool, bro? And I'm just gonna send it. There you go, guys. This is what token maxing is all about. Because here's the thing, it gets even better. Because not only can you just do regular stuff with agentic development environments, you can also design your own PCBs, guys. PCBs. So now you can do real engineering, okay, inside an agentic environment.
I love the energy, by the way. He's so energetic, man. That's great, actually. So I was just thinking, how about we build useless tools with AI? I know, just a few hours before I said don't waste your tokens on that, but I'm talking about the days when we'll have enough tokens, like on for using Opus or Sonnet. I'm not going to use Fable, but with Sonnet and Opus, maybe we can build a lot of useless tools. Maybe we can build spoof tools of very successful tools. What say, guys? Spoof tools of successful tools. The intention is not to mock them, of course. The intention is just to make it fun, right? Fun building. And there's one activity that I'm going to do, announce, and kind of work on very, very soon, which is basically, YC, right? Everybody knows YC, one of the best startup accelerators in the world. And they actually are doing a great job, I would say. But recently, of course, as they're funding every possible AI company, AI agentic company, primarily outside, primarily within US. So how about we build every single company they have in using AI before even they build it themselves? And I think that's easy. We just need to make it better. We don't need to make it end to end, but whatever based on our understanding, let's develop, build all the companies and let's market them. So as you can see for this batch, particularly summer, building a vision of knowledge work, RPSOPs using computer use. Let's see what it is about. Infrastructure, AI. You see, guys, just keep reading AI, AI, AI. You'll see like AI everywhere in every company. Manufacturing, data for computer use, AI. What is this computer use? Dental practice that run itself, mass products, AI, AI bringing wholesale, manufacturing. So they announced this like AI native agencies where for any particular task which previously was done using tools but a human was required, now AI should be able to complete those tasks end to end, and that's what they're calling AI native companies. So let's say I am a lawyer now. Previously there was a AI tool or even a tool which will help me draft certain things and give me output based on my inputs, and I'll type on it and do everything work manually, but it will help me just generate it in the proper format. Now they are funding companies which can actually generate this complete document for me in one shot, right? Basically, I'll just start with you say uh, telling me what I need, and it will just give me the whole document, done and dusted. I don't need to be involved in any of those processes, and that's what they're calling AI native company. AI powered mastery learning for K-12, K to 12, right? Must be that when people careers, AI for construction, solving AI pricing. I got one more idea. How about I build an AI agent with my memory of everything and know, done. And then another, then any interviewer can ask questions to my AI agent. Basically, it will my AI about everything I know. But the issue with this is, guys, what if I cheat? What if I give it almost as good as memory on any topic by copy pasting everything from internet? How will this be true, right? Because I can just give my AI agent access to Claude or GPT and be like answering everything on my behalf. So how can we make it like proper and true that only whatever my mind knows is something my memory knows? That is a constraint. Constraint. How can I give it details only what my mind knows, not just everything the internet, right? The idea is good, but I don't know how to solve it as of now. We can maybe discuss and talk with AI around this and figure something out, but I don't know. Okay, we have another presentation. Have to speak. Let's see, guys, where are we? Okay, it's taking screenshots again. Please go ahead and take it. Yeah, we are almost done, guys. We are almost done. We are done with our first Fable output of the day after 3 freaking hours because this is still going. Ledger current through pass for the pass 3 carries the final 3 fixes. Props clean, clean pass. We have a clean pass, so we'll have an output from this as well very soon, I think. So, yeah, good for us. We have almost achieved it after using 25% of Fable and over 70% of session usage. Mm, okay. There's someone else to look at it. Oh, game. Everybody I'm seeing here as well is building more or less games, man. Why? Why are you wasting your tokens on games? Especially with Fable. I know this guy has done a fabulous job. I've nothing to say. He must have prompted crazily. The game looks amazing. He has made some Spider-Man game. But my question is why? You're not gonna play this. Maybe it will give you some respect in development developer community for time being, but if you're not building a realistic use case, I don't think it's very useful, especially if you are really rich or you are just doing vibe coding for fun, right? And for fun you are not going to spend like 200 $300 a month at least. So I don't think you should invest your time and energy building games unless you have a lot of money. I will do that. I'll not be building games. Instead of that, I'll be building ideas. Even if they are already built, my focus will be how we can improve further on them. And with that thing, I think it's way better than just building a game. That's what my thought is. Okay, mm, please tell me it's not. But I think one pass is clean. I'll stop the loop if this time it finds any issues. I'll stop the loop. Otherwise, as I said, like loop can keep going on, and I won't be having any. But yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, we'll check YC status and we'll build them. We'll actually build a AI native OS for real estate brokerages. But how we can build a better solution than them is something to be think about. And it's not going to be a waste of tokens again. This will help me reach out to them, maybe work with them, maybe give them my suggestions, anything, because this is more meaningful than just building a game, right? Maybe I'll be able to figure out a way to help YC startups. We will do something for them that will be valuable to them also. So you never know. But that is the maybe I'll start my own company on the same topic. Decision internal tools built by people who use them. Okay. I want to check that. AI native cybersecurity company training human brains, event driven AI engine, B2B, Stockholm, matching with job and the other. Okay. Let's non-engineer build, deploy, share secure internal tools. No engineer don't need to know where data lives, what API to which connector. You just describe what you want and price builds tool on top of the right company data. Yeah, basically they are built by people who use them. Yeah, builder inherited from accounts, contract. Yeah, Pulse can do that. Sorry, sorry, Pulse can do that. I'm not being um cocky about it, but yeah, cool. Announcing our backing by YC, Costi. Costi is a computer engineer that does real work inside software company already run. New web apps, old desktop tool, the legacy system nobody wants to touch. You hand it a workflow and it owns the outcome. Nice. Break the moment they're real. It's after they get 18 steps out of 20, misclick once, and everything off after is garbage. Post catches it. It's like a forward deployment engineer working with old tools to help them build new tools. We'll talk about this also, guys. Let's write it. Forward deployment engineer, FDEs. What are they? Why you should actually look into it. You should look into it. Good topic to discuss. Okay, so I'll let you in on a secret, guys. Okay, I applied to YC Summer 2026 with Pulse. Pulse is a company brain which connects with all the tools that your company currently resides, and it provides context, information, decisions, commitments to the teams, to the AI tools that you use, to everyone within the company, which is completely permission aware, that you can only see what you can have access to. And then it can do much more. You can just operate it through voice. You can generate reports. You can find any features. You can reply to people through that. You don't need to juggle between 10 tools, and everything can be done in one tool. So that's what I built and applied to YC. And in fact, one of their requirement for this batch was to make a company brain. I made something next level to that of company brain. I started it way before their announcement, but yeah, eventually I got validation with it that I'm currently working on. I'm working with some design partners on it, for which we are building the demo today. But of course, I did not get selected, and that's fine, right? Like I think they receive thousands and lakhs in application, and only 100 or even less than 100 get selected, or 200 at best. But one thing that makes me really, really sad about Vice is that in the last, I think, almost 3 years, they have not selected a single startup from India, which is